Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back with some Washington Wizards regular season basketball. Yes, yes. Regular season basketball. You love to see it. Our Wizards are back to make us happy, to make us angry, to make us sad, to make us glad. I'm extremely excited to get to this Washington Wizards Indiana Pacers basketball game. I just made my video on my phone doing my Wizards bet of the day, lock of the day. I got Kristaps Porzingis over 18 and a half points. What's going on, Chimp? My man. Oh, I don't know if I would even really qualify it as a question. Let me share this stream real quick on Twitter. I don't know if I would really classify it as a question, but I guess we do have to ask. Who's the starting lineup? Is it Will Barton? Who's the starting three, I should say? Is it Will Barton? Is it Rui Hachimura? Is it Deni Avdija? Who's starting at the three for the Washington Wizards? Who's starting? I assume Will Barton. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the start lineup's still out. Let me see. Chippy said it's not Deni because of the injury. Yeah, Deni kind of hurt his chances with that groin injury. Definitely. Definitely. Let me pin this to my profile. All right, let me see if the let me see if Fantasy Labs NBA put out the Wizards start lineup. So we have the Pacers start lineup. The Pacers are expected to start Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, Chris Duarte, Taylor, and Smith. I'm sorry. I know Jalen Smith. I'm not sure who Taylor is. I know I sound real casual. Let me look at the Pacers roster real quick. Let me look at the roster real quick. Smith. Who is Smith? Not Smith. I'm sorry. Who am I looking for here? Taylor. Who's Taylor? Terry Taylor. They're starting Terry Taylor. So we got the Indiana Pacers lineup. Miles Turner is not playing today, which only strengthens my KP over 18 and a half Washington Wizards lock. Which only strengthens my Washington Wizards over KP 18 and a half points. Jalen Smith starting at the 5. KP should dominate tonight. I'm expecting a real big game from KP. So, we got the Pacers lineup, and we're waiting on the Washington Wizards lineup. I don't see anything on Fantasy Labs NBA. I'm looking at the Washington Wizards Twitter page. Don't see nothing yet, so we'll see. We will definitely see. But Ryan was going on. He said, "Let's go Wizards." And hello from Estonia. Shout out to Estonia. What's going on, Ryan? NBA said today's the last day I can watch the Wizards play because my league pass expires tomorrow. There's always some kind of form of way, rather either legal or illegal, whichever way. Get the stream up real quick. pregame going. Chimpy said, I want Rui to start a big lineup from the get-go to get-go jump on their necks. Facts. Ophir, you said Denny will start. I doubt it. Wizards lineup isn't out yet. We have the Pacers lineup. We'll see. Aaron, what's going on, my guy? Shout out to the channel member, my man Aaron in here. Which brings me to the point. If you haven't liked the video already, guys, please make sure to like the video for your boy. It helps out. Dislike, doesn't matter. If you want to support, you can send in a super chat if you want, or you can become a part of my Wiz family and join as a member like my guy Aaron. I'm excited for the game, man. I'm excited for the game. Thank you guys for being in here with your boy. Ophir said hello from Israel. Another one of my Israeli family. What's going on with you? Chippy said Unso doesn't know himself. You said get a fire stick, bro. I used to have a fire stick. It was jailbroken. Used to. Used to. Ryan, you said, did you watch Kristaps when he played Estonia versus Latvia? I didn't get a chance to watch any of the Eurobasket games because I was at work and the game started at a very early time. A very early time. But yeah, man, what's our predictions, guys? What's our predictions? What do you guys think? Still waiting on the starting lineup to see from the Wizards. Still waiting to see what the lineup is for the Washington Wizards. We know the Indiana Pacers lineup. No Miles Turner tonight. I had a lock play for the Washington Wizards. That's kind of a game thing I'm going to be doing with the Washington Wizards. I'm going to be doing game locks for the Washington Wizards because I know my team. Tonight, I had Kristaps Porzingis over 18.5 points. I felt like he's going to be involved a lot. He's going to get a lot of shots up. Nobody's on the Pacers that's going to be able to stop him from getting buckets and getting to the free throw line. And then I found out that Miles Turner is out 12 minutes ago. I found out he's out with an ankle. So Jalen Smith is going to be starting at the 5 for them. That makes me feel even better about the over of 18.5 points for Kristaps Porzingis today. And my Wizards lock bet of the day. My first one of the season. The Indiana Pacers, if you're just getting in here, they're starting Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, Chris Duarte. I want to say Chris Taylor was his name. I'm sorry. I'm a casual. I do not know this man's name. Terry Taylor. Terry Taylor and Jalen Smith, the former Merlin Terrapin. So shout out to Jalen Smith. And we're currently waiting on the Washington Wizards starting lineup. The only question with the Wizards starting lineup, who starts at the 3? Is it Will Barton? Is it Rui Hachimura? Is it Deni Avdija? Guess we'll find out soon. Very soon. Because it's about to be game time. JB, what's going on with you? NBA said I'm tired of seeing the Broncos on national television. Yeah, they're terrible. It's a bad watch. A really bad watch. Aaron, you said Brad will decide the starters in a couple of minutes. You said Bradley Beal, Mr. Supermax. I believe you. Could be very true. Champion said I'm feeling good about tonight's performance on defense. Omer said, is Denny under minutes restriction? I'm not sure. This is a good question. I didn't see anything about him being on a minutes restriction. I haven't seen anything. You said Chip, you said Kuz at the 3, Rui at the 4, KP at the 5. If they want to shake it like that, uh-oh. Guys, we have our starting lineup. Monte Morris, Bradley Beal, Deni Avdija, Kyle Kuzma, and Kristaps Porzingis. We have Deni Avdija in the starting lineup. All right, Denny fans, your time has come. Your time has come. I've spoke about this in the past. I've spoke about this in the past, guys. Um, I said it earlier. I said it. I said it on September 21st. I said I would like Denny Avdia to be the starting three to start the season, but it's up to him to make that next step with his 3-point shooting to become that 3-and-D guy the Wiz need. Hey, we got Denny Avdia, man. We got Denny Avdia. I like it. I like it. I'm down with that starting lineup. I'm completely fine with it. Our top 10 pick getting the start. I'm fine. I like that. I like that. The Wizards need, because the reasoning I was giving, one, Will Barton was better off the bench for that scoring. Rui, so the Wizards have bench scoring. This is good. Denny's scoring is good. I mean, Denny starting is good. I'm explaining to you why Denny Avdia being in the starting lineup is a good thing. It's a good thing because the Wizards have enough scoring in this starting lineup, to where they don't need their 3 spot to be an offensive guy. Denny isn't an offensive guy. Denny excels more on the defensive end than the offensive end. As long as Denny can shoot the open 3 ball, perfect. So you have Bradley Beal, you have Kristaps Porzingis, you have Kyle Kuzma, you got Monte Morris. So that's enough offense right there. So for your 3 spot, you want to have a guy who excels defensively there. Who can hit a catch and shoot 3 as well. Denny Avdia, that's where he steps in. Excels defensively, if not one of the best defenders, probably maybe behind KP now. If not one of the best defenders on the team. You put him in there. You don't need him to be giving guys all these buckets. That's not what he's there for. Hit his 3 ball because he's going to have a plethora of opportunities to shoot the 3. D up. The Wizards got some size in there. Denny Avdia is going to help the Wizards on the boards. They were struggling in the preseason trying to rebound the ball. You got some size in there. Denny Avdia is a good rebounder. Kuzma's a good rebounder. So this helps out a lot. I like how this matches up. We got the size advantage at the 3 spot with Chris Duarte. I think Denny's going to do a really good job guarding Duarte because he's a young guy that I wanted the Wizards to draft in that original draft with Corey Kispert. So I like it. I like it. I'm down for it. So we got Denny Avdia, man. We got Denny Avdia starting. I like it. Like people see, I'm Rui. Check this out. Like I said, I already explained it. But for the people who are upset about it, you shouldn't be upset because this works for a plethora of reasons. Like I said, for the people who are just coming in here, I'll explain it again. You should want Denny Avdia to be the starter. You should. Because, everybody's going to say Rui, right? And if it was Will Barton, I would have been like, man, you should have just went with Rui. I'm cool with Denny Avdia. One, I originally said I wanted him to be the 3, but he had the groin injury. He couldn't play in preseason, so I didn't know. I had to just naturally drop him down a peg. But this helps out with a lot of different things. Denny Avdia being a starter. Like I said, I'll re-explain it. Denny Avdia isn't known for his offensive game. Wizards fans may look at him as more of a project liability on the offensive side of the ball. That's fine. He doesn't need to have all this offense, etc. when you have Monte Morris, Bradley Beal, Porzingis, and Kyle Kuzma. That's your offense right there. At your 3 spot, you want size. You want somebody who can defend. Deni Avdija is the best or second best defender on this team. The offensive side of the ball, you got guys to score. You don't need Deni to be there doing all this extra trying to score. You need Deni to lock up guys and defend and continue to defend at a high level like he did to start last season. All Deni needs to do is shoot the 3 ball, especially off the catch and shoot, 34-35% clip. Perfect. How else does this help the Wizards? Rui Hachimura, Will Barton, guys who we know can score. The bench is going to need guys who can put the ball in the hoop, right? They're going to need guys who can put the ball in the hoop when KP's on the bench, Kuz is on the bench, Bill is on the bench. They're going to need guys who can be on the bench that can put the ball in the hoop while they're sitting down, especially in the early part of the season where, it's a big rotation. Guys aren't playing too crazy of minutes. So that's where you bring in Will Barton, whose game is really good for the bench, coming off the bench. A guy who can create his own shot, get a bucket. And then you have Rui Hachimura, who we see in the preseason, his offensive game is looking nice. So this gives the offensive, off of the bench, that gives the offense a big boost. While our starters and big scorers, Bill, KP, they get a spill. So I think it helps in a plethora of ways. I think Deni's game is better suited in the starting lineup. And I think Will Barton, and you can say Rui Hachimura's game, is really well suited for this team off of the bench. Because it helps out all areas. It helps the defense for the starting lineup. And Will and Rui off the bench help the offense for the bench lineup. It's as simple as that. I think this is a win-win. I think this is the right decision. Like I said, back on September 21st, I tweeted and I said I would like Deni Avdija to be the starting 3. That was my original starting 3. I wanted him. I wanted Bill. I said Monte, Bill, Deni, Kuz, KP. That's what I said. Because I feel like it helps out the team in all aspects. As long as Deni can hit open catch and shoot 3s, yeah, cool.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
JB said, yes, sir. My boy Deni didn't start. Chimp, you said, okay, didn't expect that. Stevie said, we need Deni for defense. Zay told me, he said, let's go. Omer said, oh, shit. NBA said, I'm not mad at the lineup, but I'm surprised Will Barton won't start. OBJ, you said, that's wild. Deni gets to start without playing, but I'm happy for him. Eli, you said, Deni won't see the ball. Chimp, if he gets hurt again, I'm going to be pissed. Omer said, I don't like it because he gets less ball. Like I said, that's why I think they're not looking at Deni for his offense. They want Deni to play defense. You guys want Deni to have the ball in his hands and all that. They don't need Deni to do that. They need Deni to lock up and defend and hit an open 3. Deni's going to have his opportunity to initiate the offense, of course. But obviously in this lineup, he's not going to have the ball in his hands that much. That's fine. But it's all right. I'm happy with it. I like it. I definitely like it. I think it balances both. I think it balances the starting lineup and the bench lineup. I've been asking the Wizards for size, and that's what Wes has done. Good job, Wes. I applaud Wes today. Good job by him. Shay, you said need a balanced lineup with at least one defender on the perimeter. Rui will eat on the second unit. Agreed. I think Rui and Will can eat on the second unit. You need to balance that out. You give the bench offense. You give the starting lineup size and defense at the 3 spot. We don't need Will Barton and Bradley Beal, Monte trying to guard the Jason Tatums, the LeBrons, the Jimmy Butlers, the DeRozans. We don't need these small guys trying to guard these guys and then claim we want defense. This is the right call. This is the right call. It brings balance to the starting and bench lineups. This is the right move. I think this is the team in the lineup that gives the Wizards the best opportunity to win games and and have the defensive identity that they're looking for. I see this as a win move. I think this is a win. I 100% think this is a win. OFAC, you said hello. What's going on? All my Israeli guys, big day for you guys. I know you guys want Deni to have the ball a little bit more, but trust me, this is the move. This is the move for him, man. I'm telling you guys. All my Israeli guys, all my Deni guys, I'm telling you, this is the right move. I know you guys want him to be all this on offense and have the ball in his hands and all that. This is the role that's going to make him money in the NBA and have him have a long career in the NBA. The role that he's about to be playing for the Washington Wizards. This role right here. Doing a little, hitting his open threes. Initiating the offense a little bit because he can make a little. But mainly, locking up. Locking Chris Duarte up. Tonight. That's going to be his calling card. JB said, I like the starting lineup. I like it too. I think it's balanced. So who's the best defender of the Wizards? I would say Deni's the best defender. The best rim protector. KP, obviously. Overall defender, I would say Deni. Omer said, what do you think about Deni starting? I'm all for it, man. Like I said, like I've been saying. I'm definitely all for it. I like it. I think we definitely, man, picked the right lineup. Like, Ava Wallace. If you didn't know, also, shout out to Ava. She dropped the article. She said the Wizards don't take their biggest free agency signing in years was a player who's been here a decade, Bradley Beal. And every year, things ends up the same. I asked Tommy Shepard, Wes Unseld Jr., Bradley Beal, the question on my mind, how do they break the cycle? Good article, good read. Check it out. Shout out to Ava. But she tweets, she said, Avdia's starts comes after a very limited preseason due to a left groin strain he suffered over the summer. Wes Unseld Jr. told me at shoot-around today he wants Avdia to be a true two-way player. But he clearly adds a little injection of defense. Like I said, man. Two-way guy, 3-and-D guy, whatever you want to call it. Hit your three, D up. You're going to be in the league for a long time and make good money, Deni. And Deni fans. That's all you got to do. D up. Hit your three, Deni. And you can do your little playmaking on the side, do your little thing. Easy money. You're going to be in this league for a brick. Easy money. Chippy said, okay, we will see. Jonathan, you said I'm back. Knicks fans here just here to watch y'all lose this. KB playing. Yeah, KB playing tonight, Jonathan. What's going on? Brandon, you said sub D man and family. What's the deal? What's going on, Brandon? Still Skitty said that, yes sir, loud as hell. It is pretty loud. I heard it through my headset. It is not on. Uptown, you said, yo, my brother and hold opponent to 42%. Freaking Brown in transition defense are some keys. I think we have a good rebounding day. We got some size in there as opposed to what we did against the Knicks. I think we should win the rebounding battle. I think KP should dominate. Jalen Smith is their starting five. He can't guard KP. KP should live at the basket. Of course, you got some pick and pop game, but I want to see at least 7 to 8 free throw attempts from KP tonight. I want to see at least 7 to 8 free throw attempts. I want to see 25 points at least, around 25 and 7. We'll love a double-double from him, 25 and 10, something like that. Especially if the Wizards can D up. This can be an easy double-double game from KP. 25-10, if not 25-10, 25-7, 25-8, something like that. KP should eat. Bill give us around 24, 22, something like that. 27 maybe, who knows. I can see Bill, crashing the defense a little bit, maybe 3, 4, 5 assists for him as well to go with that. We'll see. I like the starting lineup. It's a W. Wes Unseld Jr., he made me mad against the Knicks, but he's redeeming himself. That's what I like to see. He wants to build a defensive identity. He's doing the right moves. He's making the right calls. Good move by Wes Unseld. You know what we call that in the world, in this thing that we call life? What Wes Unseld Jr. did? It's called growth. It's called growth. That's what we like to see out of our head coaches, man. That's what we like to see out of our head coaches. Skinny said Delon and Denny on the court is going to be clamps. Agreed. David, you said Jonathan, you're back. I see you here. Going long ways again. Guess what I've been waiting. Who do you guys play? Do you guys play tonight, Jonathan? The Knicks? Do you guys play tonight? Johnny said, "Dave, my friend, I've been looking for you." DQA said Denny season is upon us. Facts. Denny season is definitely upon us. I'm excited to see, man. I'm excited to see. Game comes on in about 11 minutes. I'm excited, man. I'm real hyped to see how we look. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, man, you said Ben Mather going to cook us. Davey said, yes, I'm here in the chat flesh. Josh, said, y'all just might win. I'm not entirely sold on the Pacers defense. Josh, said, which team are you excited on seeing this season? Teams I'm excited to see this season, Pacers. Pistons. Definitely Pistons. Pistons. I said Pacers. I'm sorry. Not Pacers. Pelicans. The Pelicans. It's a lot of P's. The Pelicans. The Pistons. Clippers. For sure. Those are like some of my top 3. You got some young, exciting guys that I want to see. Zion, obviously. And then Clippers because of John Wall. Clippers, Pelicans, Pistons. Those are definitely my top 3 teams that I really want to see this season. Mental, you said I can see Denny handling some point guard duties like how he did in the Euro games. Like, I do think Denny will have the opportunity to play make, initiate some offense because he can do that. He just won't strictly sit in the corner. The Wizards want to move the ball around. This isn't a Scott Brooks-led offense where it's just your 2 guards go make something happen. I think they want to move the ball. The Wizards want to move the ball. Denny will have the opportunity to initiate some offense, get a couple assists going, get in the pick and roll game, pick and pop game with KP, with Kuz, and see what happens. So I don't think Denny's going to strictly be sitting in the corner, doing nothing, waiting for the ball to come to him. I do think he's going to have the opportunity to make some things shake offensively as well. But his main calling card is going to be defense and hitting his open threes because they're going to be there for him tonight. Brandy, you said, I'm ready. David, you said, so are you finally realizing that the Wizards will win tonight? I thought the Wizards would win tonight. I tweeted the other day. I said the Wizards, I do think the Wizards were going to win. I didn't think the Pacers would be able to deal with KP. I had the Wizards winning tonight, man. With this starting lineup, no Miles Turner, I think the Wizards, man, they're in line to win. They're definitely in line to win this game tonight. It would be a disappointment if they did. It would be a disappointment for sure if they found a way to lose this game. The Wizards in Vegas, they've bumped up to -2.5. They've bumped up to -2.5. Like I said, my Wizards lock of the night is Kristaps Porzingis over 18.5 points. On BetOnline, this line has now moved up to 19.5 points. I got it at 18.5. I feel good about it. I see KP with no Miles Turner scoring at least definitely 20 points. Maybe 25. We'll see. But I like the lineup. I got the Rui jersey on, by the way, as well. I'm rocking Rui. I'm rocking the Rui jersey. Um, let me see. Chimpy said KP could drop 30 and 10 tonight. Possibly. Somebody said go Denny. Jonathan said maybe that's a lot of trust to KP. Tell me, a lot of trust KP with. Chimpy said growth. LOL, Jury is out on unsale. Yeah, Jury is still out on West, but what he did tonight with the lineup is growth. You got to give him that. Jonathan, you said, yep, we played John Morant. Pistons aren't going anywhere. Yeah, the Pistons aren't, they aren't right, but I like Jaden Ivey. You got Cade, Jalen Duren, Sadiq Bey. They got some young talent over there, for sure. They're a young, exciting team. Ain't gonna make no noise, but they got guys I want to see, especially Jaden Ivey. I loved him out of Purdue. Uptown, you said I'm sized tonight. Let's get that dub. Facts. Left hands up. Who are we? The Washington Wizards. I'm a psychopath. Let's go, guys. Let's get it. I'm hyped. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I think we get a dub tonight. I think KP has a good game. I think we do well defensively. I think we defend well. I think this starting lineup in our bench unit maximizes our team right now. We'll see when the game starts. But this is a dub. This is a dub, man. 100%. Davey said I got the Knicks next, beating the Grizzlies, so y'all good. Jonathan said the East is stacked. Definitely. East is definitely stacked. Davey said Jalen Brunson will be beaten for y'all this season, no doubt. Ricky said don't choke this Wiz. Facts. Don't blow it, Wiz. You got me happy. I'm excited. I like the starting lineup. I'm ready, man. I'm ready for game time. Thank you guys for being in here with me, man. If you haven't already, please make sure you like the video. Like, dislike, don't care. Helps your boy out. If you want to support, you can send in a super chat and donate if you want to support in that way. If you want to join up and join the Wiz family as a member, like my boy Brandon, Kevin, Jay, Aaron, who was in here earlier, I mean, go ahead and click the link that I have pinned in the description. We're going to be doing these watch-alongs all season. I don't know about every game, but all season for sure. A lot of them. We're going to be here. Kevin, what's going on, my guy? KDP, what's going on with you? Jonathan, you said I'll be back and forth because I want to see what KP will do this season. Facts. We'll be here, Jonathan. Ricky, you said Bill needs to prove himself this year. Facts. With that money he's making, 100%. Kevin said, what's going on, D? The lineup, Kevin, is Monte Morris, Bradley Beal, Denny Avdia, Kyle Kuzma, and Kristaps Porzingis. Ricky, you said Monte Morris over 3.5 assists. I can see that happening. Dimes, you said never do that again. No, duly noted. Josh, you said, do you believe James Harden is officially back, or is he just a fluke? I mean, we could say last season was a fluke. Honestly. I mean, it was a rough season for him last season, but I mean, he looked like he back. He looked good against the Celtics. He definitely did. Kevin, you said we might be 2-0 because Levine is out for the Bull games. Yeah, I did see that. Jay, you said, bro, let's go. Rui getting 15. I explained how this helps. I definitely explained how this helps balance out the starting lineup and the bench lineup. I like the move. The bench gets offense with Will Barton and Rui Hachimura. They can eat on the second unit. Helps out the offensive firepower for the bench. Balance out the starting lineup. We have offense more than enough with Bill, KP, Kuz, and Monte. Get some size at that wing spot. Get your best defender there at that 3 spot to help lock these guys down. With Denny, he'll still do some things offensively as well. But as long as he defends at a high level, hits his open 3 shot, we looking good. Henry said, wearing my Wizards jersey for good luck. Facts. I got the Rui jersey on tonight. Chibi said, I feel good tonight. Rui going to drop at least 20. I'm feeling good about tonight too, man. I got the Wizards winning tonight. Kevin said Denny starting. Yeah, Denny is starting tonight, Kevin. NBA, you said predict final score. I think we see final score. I can see a lower-ish scoring game. I can see like maybe one. I can see give me one 110. Give me one Wizards win 110 to 98. I think the Wizards win this game. I think they cover the -2.5. I think the Pacers put up a good fight, but I think the Wizards just have more talent on their team. Even though the Pacers have good young talent, for sure. I just think the Wizards are a little ahead of them, especially with no Miles Turner. I can see the Wizards winning around like 108, 98, or like 110, 98. Something around that realm. And you said Wizards 104, Pacers 92. Davey, you said let's have it go. Almighty Zay, you say, yo, bro, I got Brad Beal scoring over 23.5 tonight on Prize Picks. Do you think Bill locking it in tonight? I can see Brad hitting over 23.5. My favorite bet for the Wizards tonight was KP over 18.5. The line I looked at was KP bumped up to 19.5, especially with Miles Turner out. I think KP 18.5, tremendous lock. I can see Brad scoring 24 tonight as well, though, for sure. Jonathan, you said what Wizards will have the high? As far as points, I think KP is the highest score tonight. I think he's the Wizards' leading scorer tonight. I will go with Porzingis. Kevin said that Bulls game is going to be super lit. Hope y'all going for it and going for real and show support. Yeah, shout out to Kevin for going to the Bulls game. Josh said the Pacers stadium damn near looks empty. Yeah, it be like that, man. It definitely be like that. Because to put this headset on as we lock in. As we lock in, guys. Season getting started. It's lit. I'm ready. I'm excited.
Set to start the 2022-2023 NBA regular season for the Washington Wizards. They are in the state capital of Indiana.
I'm ready, man.
Indianapolis, Gainbridge Fieldhouse, as the announcer here in the arena are getting the starting lineup set.
Kevin said, make sure we stop Halliburton. Let's go, Johnny.
Nice crowd here that's on hand.
I don't know if Johnny I don't know if Johnny plays tonight.
Just how well they have went through the paces in the regular season. Attention Wizards fans, get the My Teams app to stay connected on everything Wizards. Stream live games to get exclusive video, interviews, and articles and more. Download My Teams now to start streaming. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Drew, will start with the Washington Wizards.
I'm excited, man.
Bradley Beal in the backcourt.
I'm excited, man. Season opener.
Played much in the preseason, is going to get
season opener
tonight, and interestingly enough, he'll be guarding Tyrese
I'm ready.
To start.
I'm excited. I know you guys are ready.
At the center position.
I'm ready, man.
Meanwhile, for Rick Carlisle's young Indiana Pacers squad, Tyrese Halliburton, Chris Duarte, Buddy Hield,
Kevin said my dad got reservations at Roof Chris. Do you know if it's good or not? I've been to Roof Chris once. It was pretty good.
A little bit of an ankle injury.
It was pretty good. I would definitely say it was pretty good.
With Megan McPeak as we welcome our new
David, you said this is definitely a beatable game. We have the better team. Jonathan Brad going to flip the script tonight, so is Brad. Kevin said make sure we stop Halliburton. Davey said I've been waiting for this night. Let's go. Jonathan said Miles Turner not playing. Y'all should eat in the paint tonight. Agreed. That's how I feel. Feel like KP should dominate in the paint. Wizards should be able to get to the basket, get some layups, floaters, etc. Josh said I'm excited. The NBA in general is back. Yeah, definitely. Kevin said, damn, Megalith is good. Shout out, Meg.
When they said his approach has been daily, being a sponge on both ends of the floor. He has a plan and a routine which sets him up for success. whole summer of both work on and off the court. He's been proactive with the work.
Whew.
He has fallen.
I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I'm turned up.
Kiss when he sprained his ankle in Japan. He's on his way back. Vernon Carey Jr. is actually with the team.
Dory said Denny on the defensive assignment tonight. Probably not many touches on offense. Denny will have his opportunity on offense to initiate some things. He definitely will.
He's not available to play tonight. This guy
He definitely will. I think.
that has to be a nightmare, not only for him. But
I definitely think that his
Yes,
main
sir.
goal, though,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nicola, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Definitely main thing though is the defensive assignment. 100%.
Have those signs. Reggie Miller, and
100%.
the Davis boys, and Rick Smits were roaming Indianapolis. We are almost set for the opening tip. It's the Wizards opening their season.
Get my
on
chat
the
right
road.
here.
There you see Scott Foster is the lead official. Rick Carlisle.
Zohar, he says Diddy in the 5. Yes, Diddy is starting tonight. Diddy is in the starting lineup.
And we are
He is
underway.
on the starting 3.
Win the possession.
We're underway.
Drew Gooden.
Time to play ball. Love to see it. I'm ready, man. Let's turn up.
Megan McPeak, thanks for being with us, everybody, here on NBC Sports Washington. The journey for 82 games start now. Kuzma to Beal to Porzingis, and there's going to be a foul on the play.
KP,
We wanted to see how
drawing the
those teams
fouls.
work
What did I
together
say?
to earn this great play call design there by Wes
What did I say I wanted to see? I said KP, drawing fouls, getting to the free throw line around. I want to see at least 7, 8 free throw attempts from Kristaps Porzingis
Kristaps Porzingis did not play in the game against New York.
as he misses the first
But
one.
before that, I mean, he was a real threat.
But this is a game
bad
where
matchup
Porzingis
for
should
a lot of
dominate.
bigs, because not only can he post, but he can get
100%.
you pick and pops, pick and roll action.
Yeah, I think, like we talked about, his biggest enemy is his health, and I actually had a
Zohar,
chance
you
to speak
said
with
Diddy the
Porzingis
GOAT
this morning after
and
the
respect for
breakfast
saying
meeting,
my name
and
right.
I brought something
I try.
up in that last game against the Charlotte
All right,
Hornets.
KP scores
He
our
got hurt
first
when he twisted
bucket
that ankle, that he needs
from the
to
free throw
find a
line.
pace. He's trying to do too much. And I
Jalen
think the
Smith
reason why offensively he
drew
tries to do
attempt,
too much
misses,
is because
rebound
he's
Wizards.
been blessed with all this athletic ability and agility.
KP matched up with Tyrese. Automatic mismatch, going right to him.
You see a matchup advantage Porzingis, who kicks it out to Beal. And his
Bradley
first shot
Beal
of
for the
season
3.
is
Okay.
Bradley Beal from distance.
Yeah, those two guys. on
That's
the
what
second
happens,
side
man.
offensively will be a
Kristaps
problem.
Porzingis is a
Something you
mismatch
got to
problem.
keep your eye on is Indiana's pace in the game. They like to get up and down.
Tyrese Halliburton comes right back at him with a
Tyrese
3, though.
Halliburton there, or getting to the paint. Rick Carlisle talked about that in pregame. Wes
Tyrese
Carson
Halliburton
talked
is really
about how
good,
the Wizards
man.
have to be attention to detail on the defensive end.
Yeah, well, you know, Rick Carlisle loves to run. He's
Got
been
some
accustomed
pick and
to
pop
that with his
game.
past
KP
2-point
step
guards.
back
Talk
3.
about Luka Doncic
Ah.
and Jason Kidd.
Rebound there by
Kevin said
Chris
Diddy on
Porter.
Halliburton. Yeah, like, and this is what Diddy's job's going to be. As Diddy, as you can see right there, a steal for Washington. Diddy and KP collapsing on Tyrese off the screen. That's what you need. That's what happens when you have length in your lineup. That's what Diddy brings. You match him up against guys like Tyrese, stop him from getting hot, and you dock him up. You lock him up. KP, pick and roll game. KP with 3 points.
Already hot start for Washington. 3 of 4.
We.
5-point lead with 10:30
This is
remaining.
what happened when you listen to me, Wes. I know you watched the video. Hot start. Defending already good. I'm loving to see it. I love it so far. I mean, come on, guys. Come on, guys. If it's one thing I know, is I know about my Washington Wizards.
Toyota is the #1 selling retail brand in America, thanks to a steady supply.
If it's one thing I know,
which means
it's my
faster
Washington
delivery to
Wizards,
you.
man. I'm telling y'all.
Tacoma right now with low 2.49% APR. Or take 3.49% financing
Alex Eddy
on
said I like
all
the
new
starting
Tundra.
lineup. Get
Or
these
check
commercials
out
out of my ear. Alexander, you said I like the starting lineup. Kevin said putting Denny on Tyrese is a good move. And this is what I said Denny being in the starting lineup is good for. You match him up against guys. He can guard guards. He can... I'm sorry, I just seen Johnny Davis in my face on the Greenberg and Betterman commercial. Shout out Johnny to getting that ad placement, man. Used to be Montrezl Harrell thing. But I'm telling you, man, the versatility that Denny brings, you can't put Will Barton on Tyrese Halliburton. What does that do for you? What does that do for your defense? You see the length from KP and Denny together, how that forces the turnover. You have length in your lineup. You have size in your lineup. You have defensive versatility in your lineup. You want a defensive identity. You need guys who can be versatile on the defensive end. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Sometimes, guys, 1 + 1 = 2. I'm telling you, sometimes 1 + 1 = 2, guys. It ain't that difficult. Don't turn basic math into calculus.
And 17 games that he started a year ago, Drew, Porzingis was one of 6 players to average 20 points.
Chippy said, let Smith shoot threes. Yeah.
And a block last season.
You let Jalen shoot. Jalen want to shoot threes. Let him shoot threes.
Right here. And you look at this last play, Monte Morris, one of the better guards in this league at making plays, finding Porzingis right in that restricted area, and that's an easy flush for him at 7'2", 7'3".
I'm loving it so far.
I'm
loving it so far, man. Denny most improved player year, mark my words. Corey, what's going on with you? Alex said, now we need that good energy. No injuries. Facts.
Vio guarding Buddy Hield. Here's Duarte in the corner.
Duarte, tough contested 3.
Who's coming up with it? Kyle Kuzma, amazing.
Kyle Kuzma bringing the ball up court.
Rebounding the basketball. And this is another
attacking. Denny cutting. Yes, sir. Denny off-ball movement, cutting. I mean, come on, man. Wizards lead 10-3. Great start so far. Great start to this first quarter so far. They're defending. They're rebounding. Denny Avdija on Buddy Hield right now. Buddy Hield forces up a bad 3, and he hits a tough 3. That's a tough 3. A very tough contested 3. You can't do nothing about that. That's good defense there by Denny.
I've never seen a guy.
But he had to hoist that up. Shot clock was going down.
At this level. Always talked about
KP for 3. Misses. 0 for 2 from 3 for KP. Sent, you said, where can I watch the game? I'm watching it on NBC Sports Washington's website.
Jalen Smith's 3 is off the mark.
Kyle Kuzma lobbed down the...
There's going to be a foul call by Jalen Smith. Porzingis will go to the line.
Kyle Kuzma, great outlet pass to KP. KP forces the foul on Jalen Smith. He's going to go back to the line for his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game. I said I wanted KP to have at least 8, 9 free throw attempts tonight. He's going there for his 3rd and 4th attempt. This is what you like to see. This is what I want to see.
Knock it down with the best of them.
Porzingis hits the first of that 3-point shot.
31% from 3, 87% from the charity stripe.
Yeah, just to get back to that conversation we had this morning with
Kristaps Porzingis up to
simplifying his game.
4 points right now. Up to 4 points.
Into the lane because
can he get to 5?
Biggest gifts is being mobile, but it's also one of his
biggest Kristaps Porzingis 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
Where he's being prone to injury. So if he can
at
just
4
find
points
a pace and slow
currently.
his game down, I even brought up Dirk. If he can just slow down and get to a pace.
Buddy Hield, another 3. Good contest there by Denny Avdija. Forces an air ball.
Really good job of getting Jalen Smith in foul trouble. He already has 2, so Isaiah Jackson comes in for the Pacers.
Jalen Smith.
There's no fall off right there.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm telling you. Can't handle him. Jalen Smith up to 2 fouls already out of the game.
So it's no drop off when Jackson comes in the game.
Kyle Kuzma draws the foul. We'll be heading to the free throw line.
All have been 3-pointers. take a look at this foul right here, Drew.
Right here, you
Wizards
have
moving the ball
size
around.
advantage
Wizards
with
playmaking.
Kyle Kuzma on the
We're
block.
rebounded right now. We're
I
looking
like
good.
wasting
We're looking
time.
sizable.
Size advantage is gold.
When's the last time we
Ball.
could say that? The Wizards look sizable
That
out there.
shooting right there being fouled.
They got good
Talk
length.
about picking up matchups, picking up advantages out here on the floor. Because
We
when
got
you
to
look
shoot
at the
the
Wizards'
free throw
size
ball
here,
better.
Denny 6'9", Kyle 6'10", Porzingis 7'3". Where do you find the matchups here with Indiana?
I'm thinking right now with Porzingis on the floor, you want to look for that. He has it going.
We got to
He's gonna
improve
be
our
out of
free
the
throw
game
shooting.
shortly
We're
for
not shooting good
his
from the
sub
free
with
throw
Daniel
line right
Gafford.
now. I believe we're
maybe
like
getting
1 for
him a
5.
couple looks on the block.
Let me get
And Kyle
ESPN
Kuzma, I
up
think
so I
he's
can
a
we do our
proven
stat
guy that
checks.
Can get you a bucket from a variety of angles on the floor offensively, and you saw that on that last possession, getting fouled.
Kyle Kuzma.
Chibi said Smith a
1 for 2
donkey.
from the free throw line. 6-point lead for Washington here in the first quarter. Here's
Diddy
Halliburton.
matched up with Tyrese. Kyle Kuzma on Taylor.
Terry Taylor.
Kristaps
Keep
on
your eye
Terry
him.
Taylor.
And this is going to be another steal
Kristaps
by Monte
Porzingis limps,
Morris.
forces.
And that layup is off.
Okay.
Rebound
Forces
Indiana.
a steal,
They look to
but
push.
Monte Morris can't make an open
Halliburton.
layup for some reason, and that leads to Tyrese Halliburton.
Not the best
Open three.
in the world, but
I don't know how Monte
the
Morris
results are
misses
good.
that layup.
Hey, what do they say, Drew? As long as it goes
Pretty
in,
weird.
Who cares?
who
huh?
cares?
KP ball in his hands right now. Pick and roll game.
Beal
LeBron.
finding
Kyle
who
Kuzma for
squares
3.
up, and his three is
Bang.
nothing but cord.
And that's nice right there. Caught that ball in rhythm. And you talk about having a size advantage. It's not just always on the block. It can be
Tyrese,
spacing the
another
floor and
3-point
shooting over
attempt,
smaller
misses.
defenders,
Kuz
too, as you saw
brings in the
Kyle Kuzma
rebound.
do.
Pushes
One
it up
thing
court.
Indiana's not afraid of, Drew, is shooting threes. All of their shots
About to
have
work
come
some.
from three.
Passes it off to Bill. Bill.
Here's Beal.
Find Kuzma
Out
for
to
another
Kuzma.
3-pointer.
And he hits
Cashes
another
again.
three. Washington now
Kyle
extending their
Kuzma
lead. It's
2
now
for
18-9.
2
And it's amazing
from the
how
3-point line.
the offensive
I said
rhythm
3-point line.
becomes
3-point
contagious
line, up
throughout the entire
18-9.
group of the Wizards. Guys look confident shooting the ball. And it started with Kyle Kuzma right now.
Denny Avdia forces another tough shot
Kuzma
from
looking to
Terry.
get that rebound. Ball's
Pacers
on
grabbed the
floor.
offensive
Indiana
rebound,
keeps it 12 on the clock.
Denny on Buddy Hield. Good defense. Monte
Here's
Morris
Halliburton.
forces a tough shot by Halliburton, and he hits it.
Good.
Tyrese Halliburton is nice.
And right now, you want to push up on Halliburton, make him a driver
Tyrese is just nice.
versus a shooter, right? He's already tagged you
Wizards
twice
lead by
from deep
7.
range, so if you could push up and make him a playmaker, you might be better off.
Kyle
Kuzma
Kuzma
attacking
gets to the
and
basket,
foul.
draws the
Not only
foul.
getting the three-point shot to go down, he's also attacking the basket. A lot of
Being
diversity in this
aggressive.
game tonight.
Where if you're patient,
Kuzma starting off this game extremely
tonight,
hot.
you get whatever you want. Right now, Kyle Kuzma attacks going downhill. You saw him on the block. You saw him make 2 threes. He is in his zone.
He's hot. Rui
right now
Hachimura
tonight
enters
as
the
Rui
game.
Hachimura checks in for the first time.
Also, the rookie, Benedict Mathurin. the
Hey.
6th
Rui
overall
Hachimura
pick out
checks
of
in.
Arizona. I think we're going to be
K said
talking
Bill
about
getting
him
all
a
this
lot
help
tonight.
is what we've been asking
you haven't
for.
seen his
Charles just said they
highlights
definitely
in
look
the
good so
preseason
far.
games.
Yeah, they
You
look
missed
good.
out, ladies and gentlemen. Last year, he was the Pac-12 player of the
Monte
year,
Morris,
Arizona,
I think.
French Canadian.
No. Who
A
took a
man
seat?
speaks 4 languages, and he plays 2 sports. And I
The
look at
lineup
his
currently
play,
in the
he's a
game
physical
now.
specimen. And the
We
2
got
sports he plays besides basketball is hockey and football. so
Monte,
watch out.
Bill,
Exactly.
Rui,
And the first
KP.
thing he does is he
and
gets to the
Kuzma.
basket. Benedict
Oh, Denny
Mathurin
took a
is
seat.
not
Denny took a
scared,
seat.
And the Wizards coaches talked about this this morning about his ability to get to the paint.
Yeah, I have it right here in my notes. He's a strong slashing finisher, and you saw that on his first possession, taking that ball to the hoop.
Kyle Kuzma pulls up for
There's a
3
shot by
again.
Kuzma, rebound Mathurin, and he looks to push.
Tough offensive possession. I mean, they took Denny out because, conditioning.
Swinging the ball side to side.
Pacers swinging the ball.
That 3 is no off. Goes out of bounds.
Misses.
Possession
Denny's
Washington.
gonna, he hasn't played.
21-13,
He
Washington
hasn't played
leads
since
42%
Eurobasket. Denny
from the
Avdia didn't
field.
play in any
Meanwhile,
preseason games.
Indiana,
Last game was his last game of the Eurobasket.
excuse me, Wizards are
So,
shooting 64%
they
from the
you
field.
got to get in
Indiana,
shape. So,
42%.
short spurts for him at the moment.
And they're not shy. 3
Especially
for 9
coming
away
off of
from
that groin,
three-point
coming off a
territory,
groin
so
injury.
You have to cover.
Not playing in a
the
little bit.
three-point line
Not
tonight
playing
for
all
the
of
Wizards.
preseason. Got to kind of get back in game shape.
Wizards look like they had Beal there on the back door.
KP
Stay
draws
right
the
here.
foul
It's gonna be a
again.
Foul on the Pacers.
Goes back to the free throw line.
With this lineup on the floor, when you talk about Kuzma,
The Wizards are drawing a lot of fouls.
Hachimura,
They're in the
Porzingis,
bonus
Madison.
already with 5 minutes and 49 seconds to go in this
And
game. I mean, in
when
this
it comes to
first
the ability
quarter.
to rebound the ball, I think this is the group right here. I think this is the new group when you talk about having the size advantage and having the ability to rebound
KP
the
hits
ball.
that free throw up to 5 points, I
Kuzma
believe.
had the last 10 Wizards points before that free throw knocked down by Kristaps Porzingis. It's time now for tonight's Taco Bell take. The Wizards have defeated the Raptors last season opener. Who can forget that one, Drew, when they held them to 83
KP
points.
shooting his
That was a-
5th
that
and
was a
6th free
high-scoring
throws of the game, I
back then.
believe.
How times have changed.
KP hits
Porzingis
both.
knocks down both free throws.
Porzingis up to 6
Washington
points.
now with a
4 for
10-point
6 from the
lead
free
here in
throw
first
line.
quarter. Halliburton
Tough shot on
stay
Kuzma,
here.
but draws the
It's gonna be a
foul.
called late whistle.
Well, I'm not mad at the defensive possession right there by the Wizards. They pushed up. They took away Tyrese's airspace and made him a driver. What happened? He had to meet Porzingis at the rim, and he missed. Check it out right here. Actually, Kyle Kuzma on a chase down. So great.
But I'm
pursuit
liking what I'm
by
seeing so
Kyle
far.
Kuzma. Even
I
though
really
he was
like it.
deep,
I'm really
he
liking
took
what I'm
away
seeing.
that airspace and forced a miss by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton missed the last 2 preseason games due to
I'm
a
liking
back
what I'm
issue.
seeing from Kuzma.
Team picked up their 4th-year
Porzingis getting to
option
the
on
free
his
throw
rookie
line.
contract last week.
Kuzma attacking the
Talk about
basket,
what he
being
did
aggressive.
last year, Drew. In 26 games
I
after
like
being
what I saw
traded for
defensively
Domantas
from
Sabonis.
Denny already.
He averaged 17.5 points, nearly 10 assists in 26 games.
Wizards are putting the ball in the hoop, and Bradley Beal hasn't even really got going.
248 post-trade deadline. Trae Young was one.
I did not know that he had that type of playmaking capabilities when he was in Sacramento. When he got to Indiana, I mean, it was night and day with him running the point guard position.
Bradley Beal
staying
gets
with
his
it,
own
getting
miss
offensive
for the
rebound
putback.
and putback.
Bradley
Beal
Beal's up
gets
to
his
5.
second field goal of the night.
Up to 5 points for the night. Benedict Mathurin, the rookie, puts up a 3, misses.
That 3 is off. Wizards trying to get the ball, but Isaiah Jackson. And his ball's going to stay
Pacers will
Indiana's
stay with
way.
the ball. Will
Possession
stay with
for
Indiana though. Wizards up 10 with 5:10 to
14
go.
on the shot clock.
Yeah, now I gave some
Road
props
runner, what's
about
going on? You said I
Wizards
bet on
having
this game we're
size,
supposed to
but
beat
you
them.
have to still
Looking good
block
so
out.
far.
You
Looking
can't
good
just
so far.
depend on size and length to get every rebound. You're going to have to find a body and then gang rebound. And right there, that was not a good demonstration of that.
Rui
Wizards have
Hachimura locked
dominated
up on
8
TJ
points
McConnell.
already, 10-0.
Forces a bad
TJ
shot,
McConnell
but the
was
Pacers
in the
get the
game.
offensive rebound.
Another offensive rebound for Indiana. McConnell trying to throw a lob
Oof.
up to Isaiah Jackson, but Kristaps Porzingis said access denied.
Moso kid, what's going on with you? Elwin coming? Elwin coming is crazy.
Porzingis right here
Elwin coming
has
is
the
definitely
size, has
crazy.
the length and the strength to be a defender in that restricted
Left hands
area.
up, let's go
He's
Indy.
an underrated shot
Yeah,
blocker.
you're nasty.
Averaging a little less than 2 blocks per game in his career.
You're disgusting,
And,
actually.
you know, those numbers say a lot. And I think they could get
Gringo,
better.
you said, how do you guys
James
feel about the
Bond,
Hornets
right,
over
for
the
first time in the regular season for
Spurs? The
Washington
Spurs?
Wizards, checking in for Monte Morris, also Rui Hachimura. in the
I
game
think the
still.
Hornets
being
they
guarded
can
by
win. I
Tatum.
think, I don't know. That could go either way.
Screen action with Beal. Back to Hachimura. The step
Rui
back
for the
mid-range,
step back midi,
front rim.
misses.
Rebound
Pacers grab
by
the rebound.
Here's McConnell.
TJ McConnell
Looking
pushing
for
it to
Matthews.
Benedict. That should be an offensive foul.
They're going to
They're going to call a blocking foul on Bradley Beal with Benedict Mathurin going to the paint.
Last year in Memphis.
Yeah, and that's what
Driving to the basket.
Mathurin is going to do the entire night. He's going to be attacking downhill. He's a strong slashing finisher at the hoop. And he's also capable of knocking down a couple shots. I've seen him make a couple threes during the preseason. Got a nice
Major
stroke.
Dobbins, what's going on
Watched
with
him
you,
warm
bro?
up
So I'm leaving. I'm here. What's going on
little
with you,
bit
my guy?
before the
We looking
game.
good so far in this first quarter.
And,
We
I
looking
think
good.
he is a key.
Amazing.
I like how much KP has got to the free throw line already.
Drew, let's talk a little bit
I
about
like what I'm
Delon
seeing.
Wright as he
I like
checks
the
in.
lineups
This
I've
is a
seen so far.
solid pickup for Washington. That backup PG, especially at
Right
6'5".
now,
We saw
DeLon
it in
Wright
the
has
preseason.
entered the
You talk about
game, so we have a
deflections, his
lineup.
ability to really change a
But
game
it's looking
with
like
his defense.
DeLon Wright, Bradley Beal,
Championship winning plays. Crucial.
Kyle
steals,
Kuzma,
blocks,
Rui
call what you
Hachimura,
want to.
and KP.
DeLon Wright is one of 5
I like this
NBA
lineup. I
players
like this lineup.
with 80-plus steals, in 4 straight seasons. One of 5.
KP trying to take advantage of the
Wright trying
mismatch.
to
I
get it
believe
down
he's
low to
matched up with
Porzingis, who
Brissett.
has a matchup that I think he likes.
Shoots the
turnaround.
fade. Can't hit it.
No good
DeLon Wright
offensive
with the
rebound
offensive
there by
rebound.
DeLon Wright. Kicks it out to Beal. Under 10 on the clock.
Brad
drives,
attacks
nice
the
reverse
basket
layup by
on
Bradley
Isaiah
Beal.
Jackson and gets the
This is
layup.
elementary now to him, Bradley Beal, the super veteran. He got his bag, and the pressure is off.
TJ McConnell comes back with a bucket
TJ
though
McConnell
of
is
his
able to
own.
get down there again. The Wizards defensively have got to get back. Indiana loves to push the pace right
That's
down
what
the
another issue with the Wizards. Their transition
Here's
defense in the
McConnell.
preseason was a little iffy, was a little questionable.
Porzingis
KP getting to the basket,
trying to
quick
kick the Beal.
pass.
Great ball movement here.
Cal for the three. Ugh,
That three is off.
tough three. May have wanted to swing that one more time now.
Three-point shooting has been something that's been real key for Washington in the preseason. Shooting
Tyrese
just
Halliburton
35%.
attacking the basket.
See Tyrese
Good block by
Halliburton
Rui
drive.
Hachimura. KP, nice outlet pass to DeLon with the up and under
Now you have to get
layup.
back. Yeah, this is tough right now. They have numbers.
Wizards back up by 10. TJ
Porzingis
guarding
drives.
drives.
Who kicks it out.
Tyrese Halliburton
Swings it
steps
to
in wide
Tyrese
open for the
Halliburton,
three.
and his three is off.
Misses.
Rebound Kuzma.
Well, you dodged a bullet right there by Halliburton, missing that three-point shot.
Beal might see a nice post-up opportunity here against McConnell. Double team coming.
KP open
Porzingis.
mid-range pumps.
Dribble handoff to Brad.
Bradley
steps
Beal
back.
wide open for the
The
corner three. Misses.
Off rebound by Jackson.
You got a great look right there. I mean, it's going to be a tough cover.
That's a good
With
look.
Beal and
Wizards still up
Porzingis
10.
playing
They're
that two-man
defending
game
well.
on either side
Holding the
of
Pacers
floor.
right now.
McConnell.
TJ McConnell shot blocked by KP. Rui
Rui
saves it right to whatchamacallit, but
His shot is off. His
KP is just
Porzingis
a
with
deterrent
rebound.
down there in the paint. Just a big deterrent down there in the paint.
Right attacks.
DeLon Wright
And he
attacking,
scores.
going right at Isaiah Jackson and getting the
DeLon
basket.
Wright
The
getting
Wizards are up
slithered.
31 to 19.
I ain't never
Up
ever
by
seen you
12.
act like this before.
Roadrunner, thank you for
getting
the
bucket
$2
buckets. How you
donation.
feel?
You said get your Eagles to win the Super
Energy
Bowl.
right here, the outlet
To win the
pass
Super
by
Bowl bet,
Porzingis.
and now
Touch
we
down
looking good, bro.
right.
We looking real good. And we looking good out there defensively. We looking good, guys. So how you guys thinking we looking? How you guys thinking we looking so far? Major, you said DeLon Wright might be the biggest addition, limp size. Now we just need Steph Curry and be taking it home. Alex, you said Pacers also looking like doo-doo. Henry, you said DeLon Wright is a dog. Nazar, you said I don't want to jinx it, but the Wizards are looking pretty decent against a trash team. Usually we play down to their level. I said I felt good, man. I said I felt good about our chances. Right now, we're holding the Pacers to 31% from the field, 27% from three. We forced 4 turnovers. We're looking good. We're looking really good defensively right now. Kyle Kuzma is leading the way with 10 points. Bradley Beal's coming in second with 7 points. KP in third, right behind him with 6 points. 1 for 4 from the field, but has made 4 of his 6 free throw attempts. He's leading the way from the free throw line. Wizards currently lead by 12. The defense has been lovely. DeLon Wright and Rui Hachimura are the only people we've seen off the bench so far. I'm sure out of this timeout break, we may see Daniel Gafford and DeLon Wright come in the game, possibly. Possibly. Telling you, man. I'm telling you. DeLon Wright has consistently been an issue in a good way for the opposition. You know,
Nothing beats a classic. The Washington Wizards are back and celebrating their 25th anniversary season on October 21st with a home opener at 7 p.m. when the Wizards take on the Chicago Bulls. Get there early and secure your 2022-23 schedule magnet and classic jersey rally towel by visiting www.washingtonwizards.com/tickets or scan the QR code to
I mean,
purchase.
we looking good,
Eddie
guys.
Jordan
I'm loving what I'm
teams are
seeing.
So hard to guard that Princeton offense.
Bro, you said we could be a dark
Gotta get a
horse.
pedicure every-
Riverdale, you
every
said good
playoff
start, but it's
series.
early. It is
Messing
early.
around
We
with
got to
y'all.
keep
What
it
was the
up.
play that you have memorized?
We got to keep it up.
Jake,
Yep, we see
but
Will
trying to
Barton.
come out
We
that
see Daniel
corner.
Gafford, the lineup in the game currently.
I mean, they had about 5 plays with
DeLon
Jameson,
Wright, Will
I
Barton,
had to guard
Anthony
all of them,
Gill,
couldn't.
Once
Daniel
again, you
Gafford,
see
and Rui
DeLon Wright
Hachimura.
getting into the passing lanes.
Continuing to
Indiana
have
gotta get
size
something
out
going
there.
up. Shot clock's down to 5.
Anthony Gill,
Here's
D'ing up
Mathurin.
on Benedict Mathurin,
They're gonna
forcing
call
the
him
travel.
steps. Something to keep your eye on with Mathurin. He averaged 7 free throw attempts.
I mean,
in
we're
the
just hooping right
preseason.
now.
This is a rookie.
I mean, look at his frame. He's a
We're
wide
just
body.
hooping.
And
Dap,
like I
you said I'm a
he's
little late,
not
but I'm
gonna get
here.
smaller,
LOL, how
he's
we
gonna
looking?
get
We
bigger
looking real
throughout his
good,
career
Dap. We
and
looking real
stronger.
good. The
So
starting
watch out,
lineup, I
because
love.
he's shown
I love
early on in his
the
career that he's
size of that
highly
lineup. I
capable
love all
of
the
finishing at
lineups
the hoop.
that Wes Unseld Jr. is
TJ
currently
McConnell is a guy
employing.
that's He's going to dog you. You know,
The Wizards are locking up defensively.
See there, Rui
Kyle
Hachimura
Kuzma
was
started
in
off
shape,
hot.
percent
Bradley
in the
Beal's
game.
getting to the
Indiana,
basket.
Rui driving, using that left-hand rebound.
Kristaps
Aaron
Porzingis
Nesmith
is getting to the free throw line.
But right now, Rui's going to have an opportunity.
It looks
coming off
good,
the
man.
bench
We
to
look
be
good right
featured
now.
with this group as the primary scorer. Let's see if he can produce.
McConnell inside.
DeLon Wright almost with a strip on Jackson.
Goes out of bounds.
Josh said, I just noticed Johnny hasn't played yet. Interesting. Johnny Davis, he probably is going to get some
We'll have an active
DMPs.
hands right here. I mean, this is DeLon
may get
Wright
some
in the
DMPs.
mix down there, boxing out Isaiah Jackson, getting into his body, doing the little things that don't show up.
Here's Mathurin baseline.
We're set with a
Corner
deep
hits the
three,
front of the
barely
rim.
grims the
Anthony
front of the
Gill
rim.
comes up with it. Will Barton is in now for
Will
Washington.
Barton
So
comes up the
Hachimura,
quick
Wright,
trigger
Barton,
three, but
Gill,
that gets blocked
and
by
Gafford.
Jackson.
Turnover Washington as Indiana now puts it in the front
So this
court.
is what we see from that bench unit. I'm expecting to see a lot of Rui and Will Barton getting shots up, trying to lead the offensive surge
Here's McConnell.
to, keep up with the scoring. Benedict Mathurin.
Kick out three is good for the Pacers.
Benedict Mathurin was number one on my
I
draft
said
board, man.
capable shooter. I didn't say shooter because he has yet to prove
We
that.
stand Benedict
Not only
Mathurin.
himself, but this league. But right there, that looked
I'm a
good.
big Benedict
See him.
Mathurin, yeah.
He led the team in scoring in the preseason, just a skosh under 20 points a
Huge
game, shooting 48%
Benedict
from
Mathurin,
the field.
DeLon working some pick and roll
Here's
game
Wright.
with Gafford.
A nice play getting to his left.
Gafford getting the offensive rebound. Hey!
Rents do. Landlords in the building, Indiana.
Go, gadget on.
Yes, sir.
Ready.
Man.
Yes, sir. Love that. Love that.
6-second difference between shot clock
Wizards
and
up
game
by
clock.
11. Benedict
Mathurin
Mathurin wide open for
wide
three
open.
again.
He leaves
Cash.
wide open. The young fella has proven he can knock down
Oh,
these
yeah.
shots.
Yeah. Well, I said, how many plays do I need?
About 2 or 3.
Yeah. Well, he already proved it to me. I'm gonna erase the capable.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Will Barton with a buzzer beater three.
Will Barton is checked in and getting it done as Washington
As
takes a
Wizards
36-25
lead the way by
after the
11.
first 12 minutes here in Indiana.
Good
Yeah,
first
Will
quarter
Barton
for the
dishing out
Wizards.
eyeball sandwiches right
Good
there.
first quarter
Isaiah
for the
Jackson
Wizards, man.
catching it. The fade. At the end
I
of
like
the
what
first
I'm
quarter.
seeing. I'm loving it.
36-25.
I'm loving it. Great
Wizards.
first quarter. I'm happy at what I seen. Gafford, yes, sir. Like I said, Will Barton off the bench, man. Give that give that bench unit an offensive push. I love it. Giving that bench unit an offensive push, man. Scoring wise, as we seen, hitting that buzzer beater three to end the first quarter to push the lead back up to 11. Good stuff. That's good stuff, man. That first quarter, the Indiana Pacers were held to 35% shooting from the field and 36% from the three. They forced 6 turnovers in that first quarter. The first quarter, they forced 6 turnovers. I mean, the length. That's what happens when you start a lineup that has length. Nazari said, I actually like our lineups this season. Yeah. Wes Unseld Jr., you want to be a team that has defensive identity, you need length. You need length and versatility. You need guys who are versatile and have length. If you can get that, you're going to be looking good. That's what the Wizards showed. Their length, they got a lot of steals. They force a lot of bad shots. Love to see that. Definitely love to see that. You see Will Barton. You got the offensive guys to help score off the bench. Rui Hachimura. Cold start for him so far. But Will Barton, being aggressive, can create for himself. That's why I liked him off the bench. That's why I wanted him off the bench. So the offense can have somebody who they can go to score.
Isaiah Jackson.
Then you got Daniel Gafford.
The FaceTime call.
You got Daniel Gafford on putback dunks. That's what he does.
Like CM said, rent is due.
Let's see if the Wizards can continue this and have a strong second quarter.
They get a rebound here. Mathurin with 10 points in 7 minutes off the bench. Paint points advantage Washington 18-2.
Will Barton.
Here's Barton, who ended the first
to Anthony
quarter.
Gill. Back to Will Barton, who's
Big
probably
shot.
going to shoot that three, and he does. Misses it. Pacers
come
grab
up with
that
it. Here's
rebound.
Looking for
McConnell.
teammates. They're gonna foul
Will Barton
for
draws
reaching.
the foul.
Right now, you do not want to offset your rhythm offensively and defensively by committing careless turnovers for one, and two, fouls like that.
Benedict
Will
Mathurin,
Barton,
man,
he's a veteran in this league. He knows better than that.
10 points,
Slide his feet.
dog,
hand
and I
up,
will
contest
continue to
shots,
say that.
Rebound the ball, go the
Benedict
other way. That's the
Mathurin,
way
dog.
that you're gonna
That's
be
what
able to
he
extend this lead, especially with
Benedict
the second
Mathurin
unit
is
on
a
the floor.
dog.
Jalen Stick-Smith, after getting those 2 fouls early, is
Benedict
back in the game
Mathurin's
for
a dog,
Indiana. Here's
man.
McConnell's fade, fires, and hits.
McConnell hits
Yeah,
the
that's the
fade,
spot right there. You
which is
heard
down to
Coach Delaney, excuse me,
down
the
to
assistant
9,
coaches from the
single
Wizards
digits.
staff, yo, back up
See what the
off
Wizards
TJ
could do
McConnell
here.
because
Anthony Gill, good
that's the
off-ball
discovery.
cut.
He's not
Good
the
pass
best
out to
shooter, but
Will.
if he gets in that
Will,
mid-range
good pass back to
area,
Anthony
that's all
Gill
he
for
does.
the layup. Good
Feed
ball
by
movement
Barton.
right
Good
there.
finish by Anthony Gill.
Good
There
ball
it is again.
movement.
Let's
That's
see
what
if
we
the
want to
line
see.
sags off.
That's what Wes wants to see. Ball movement. Sharing
Will
is
Barton is a
caring.
very good playmaker
Everybody
also.
eats, B.
Talk about his ability to score, but also when he gets into the paint, he's thinking, hey,
Benedict
I can score,
Mathurin
but
working
also
in the pick and
facilitate.
roll. Lob up to
Mathurin
Jalen
to
Smith.
Stick-Smith.
Gets the
The other
offensive
stick.
rebound.
Jason
Gets the
Smith is watching
putback.
tonight. He's the other stick, Jason.
I'm telling
Mathurin in the
Benedict.
paint.
Does he look like a
Why
rookie?
couldn't he
No.
fall to the Wizards,
He's
man?
playing with a
Why
ton of
couldn't Benedict
confidence.
fall
He's
to the
doing this
Wizards?
coming off the
I
bench,
love
like
this
you
guy.
said. Led the league.
I
his
love this
team
guy.
in
DeLon
scoring
Wright
for the
draws the
preseason,
foul.
right under 20 points per game. So he's coming into this season and opening night.
I'm
with
just
ton
such a
of
big
confidence.
The
Benedict
late Bernie
Mathurin
Mac
guy.
once said, he's been here before. You see DeLon Wright going to the free throw line. Drew, let's establish first 12 minutes. What did you like from the Wizards offensively?
I like how the ball was being moved
DeLon
around
Wright
the
misses
horn,
that free
everybody
throw.
touching it, but
Like I said, that's been an
defensively
issue.
is what got them going.
That's been an
being
issue
able to have the ability to get stops
for the
get out
Wizards.
and run in transition, get in a couple easy buckets.
That
Now
free
you
throw
mix that
shooting,
in with a
man. We
couple
gotta
catch,
improve at the free throw
swing
line. Right
threes.
now, we're
Hey,
shooting
listen, you got a
63%
10-plus
from the
point
free throw line.
So you got Hachimura,
We're
Wright,
7 for
Barton,
11.
Gill, and Gafford.
Gotta
in the
clean that
lineup
up.
for Washington.
It's free, as they say.
They're leading by 10.
Wizards up by 10.
Here's a
Brissett
drive by
attacks
O.J.
Rui.
Brissett.
Good defense there by
Rebound,
Rui.
Gafford.
Rui
Hachimura
pushing the
looking to
pace.
push.
Going coast to coast with
Takes
McConnell.
the body.
Draws the
We're gonna go
offensive
the
foul.
other way
Good
with that
defense
one.
there by
Brett Barnaky's gonna call
McConnell.
the
To draw the
charge on
charge.
Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, and
on
that's
Rui.
where Rui, he doesn't have to speed his game up. He can slow down at his pace. Like we said, this is the guy they're going to feature with this group as the primary scorer. So, hey, listen, throw that ball back at the top of the key, reset, get it on the block, and go to
Richard,
work.
what's going on with you? You said which Anthony
Here's
gonna get more
McConnell.
notoriety than he does?
Quarterbacking this
He be
second
low key
unit for
clutch. He be
Indiana.
clutch low key. Yeah, he definitely does. I give him shout outs at times.
Feeding Jalen
Jalen
Smith
Smith
with the post
on
up.
DeLon Wright misses the
Hachimura
hook
comes
shot,
up with the board.
but Rui throws
Miscommunication
the ball
there
out
with
of
DeLon Wright.
bounds.
Turnover Washington.
Well, two things
Rough
I talked
start for
about,
Rui.
Careless fouls and careless turnovers right there, unforced turnover.
That's
by the
Washington's
Wizards.
Rough
fourth
start for
turnover
Rui
of the
so
game.
far.
Here's McConnell getting
McConnell
inside
to the
paint.
basket, but missed the layup.
Can't
Looking at his
finish.
hands. Gotta be the hands. Will Barton, as nobody picks him up, drives straight to the lane for the slam.
And Rick Carlisle's gonna
Rick
call
Carlisle
time.
does
So
not
Will
like that.
Barton
Calls the timeout
coming
as
in.
the
You already
Wizards
see the
lead
activity
is back up to 12.
offensively. Hey, East Baltimore, ladies and gentlemen, is in the building.
Will Barton, Will the Thrill, splitting the scene in the streets of Indianapolis. Shout out Naptown.
The offense doesn't look terrible with no Brad, KP, or Kuz. That's a good thing. Will Barton's doing his thing right now, leading the way. Will Barton has 5 points, shooting 50% from the field. 1 for 2 from 3, 2 for 4 from the field. He has 1 assist. So he's leading the way off the bench in scoring. Actually, he's tied with DeLon Wright. DeLon Wright, 2 for 3 from the field. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. DeLon Wright has a rebound, a steal, and a block. Turning it up defensively. Rui Hachimura still looking for his first basket. Has 3 turnovers, but still a +2. Daniel Gafford, 3 rebounds, 1 offensive when he had that putback slam. And Anthony Gill, 2 rebounds, 2 points, 1 for 1 from the field. So good activity off the bench right now with our all bench lineup in. Guys are scoring the ball. DeLon Wright, Will Barton carrying the scoring load right now for us. And they're still working hard defensively. The Pacers are at shooting 33% from the field right now and 33% from the 3. Love to see that. Love to see that. Dory said, I want to hear Israelis in the chat try to pronounce lymph. Corey said, great first quarter. Richard, you said, what up? Oh, I said that already. Charles, what's going on? You said, Rui having a bad game so far. Yes, rough start for him so far. Michael, what's going on? You said, play Denny. He's probably going to play like maybe 15 minutes or something like that. Maybe 17. You got to realize Denny's coming off of a groin injury. He didn't play in the preseason. The last time he played was the last game of Eurobasket. That was a little while ago. He didn't play a lick of preseason. So coming off a groin, and got to get back in game shape. So he's not going to come out the gate playing 25 minutes.
You're seeing the Wizards get a lot of paint points.
Yeah, well, if you look at how many block shots tonight do the Indiana
Pacers
have.
The Wizards are eating in the paint.
0.
Shooting 53% from the field. No Miles Turner. You knew it was going to be a good game for the Wizards in the paint.
Being a rim protector, and that's
no defensive anchor down there for the Pacers.
And easy layups at the basket.
Lenny, you said, what about Porzingis? Porzingis is playing well. He's not shooting the ball well, but he is getting to the free throw line, so that's good. Jalen Smith for 3. Air ball.
That ball goes out of bounds.
Grant, you said, what do you feel about the game so far? I'm pleasantly surprised. I like the starting lineup. I thought West choosing to go with size is something they needed. Versatility defensively, which is affecting the Pacers right now in their play. And then Will Barton helps off the bench. It brings you scoring off the bench. I think this line, the lineup, the bench lineup and the starting lineup is very balanced.
The mentorship. I love the new guy.
Benedict Mathurin tosses it off the Brissett, back to Mathurin. Gets a screen from Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith rolls. Benedict Mathurin, nice pass to McConnell. That was a nice pass to Brissett, but it's ugly because Jalen Smith's in the way. So some rough spacing there for the Pacers.
Opportunities in the paint, not being able to convert.
Yeah, but if you give them one look at the basket and corral the
Will Barton passes it off to DeLon Wright. DeLon Wright asking for the screen from Rui. Rui going to work on Brissett. Can't find the basket still. Still cannot find the basket.
I don't want Jason Smith to be in his feelings, but Jalen Smith is also known as Sticks. As he gets the offensive rebound,
Jalen Smith gets the offensive rebound and the putback layup. Alex, you said this lineup missing Kisper's 3-point shooting. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this lineup goes with Corey Kispert out there. If you replace Anthony Gill with him, you do lose that size. You do lose that size with Anthony Gill if he's not out there.
Was looking for a foul there. O'Connell slapped down on DeLon
and you replace him with Corey, so it'll be interesting to see.
Get the possession with 9 on the clock.
Definitely will be interesting to see.
You asked me a question about the new additions right here. Will Barton in his 10th season, Monte Morris, DeLon Wright, Taj Gibson in this 14. I would say this is a solid group, guys that won on other teams in the past. You talk about Taj Gibson and his experience and what he can bring as veteran leadership to this team. We spoke about that. But Will Barton right now is showing that he's not. He's more
We
than
got
just a
Wizards.
3-and-D
Delon
guy.
Wright taking it out
He's
from the
also a
side.
playmaker.
Wizards
How about
lead
Taj
by
Gibson
10
hitting
points.
3 threes in the preseason? He had 44 in his entire
Delon Wright
career.
guarded by Buddy Hield.
Went in and out
Gets it
twice.
out to Daniel
Nice
Gafford,
attack
who hits
there
the
by Daniel
layup.
Gafford. Once again, paint
Wizards
points
lead
for
up to
Washington.
12.
Extends their lead now
Continue to
12.
eat
Yeah,
in
well,
the
this
paint.
group is going to have to find some type of chemistry offensively. We know Rui's going to be that main guy. In the
McConnell puts up the layup.
Score the ball, but don't forget about
Draws the
Daniel
foul,
Gafford
loose ball
having that
foul on
ability
Rui
to roll
Hachimura.
to the rim and catch lobs.
Hachimura is going to be called on the foul, pushing off on Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith, a local product from Baltimore County.
A lot of guys from Baltimore, huh?
Hey, man, they hoop and be more.
Got Isaiah Todd over here.
Absolutely. Don't get Will Barton, though, talking about people from Baltimore and hoopers from Baltimore County, though. There is a difference.
Well, let's don't get Twitter.
Randy
talking
said, what do you think about
DC
Zion?
hoopers.
Oh, I love Zion. If he can ever stay healthy, that's always going to be a question.
Hey, ladies
I
and
learned my
gentlemen,
lesson year
I mean,
one.
his game is so
I think I
explosive for his
understand
size.
Oh, yeah. Believe me, I learned at 89.
Exactly.
1989.
Offensive
These
rebound for
shots
the Pacers
off.
there off the missed shot.
Another offensive rebound
Terry, I
from
think.
Indiana.
Taylor?
Neesmith trying to cut two defenders. O'Connell.
Buddy
kick out.
Hield
Buddy Hield
kicks out to
three.
Buddy Hield for 3. And he hits that 3. Wizards lead down to 9. That's Kyle Kuzma's back
Buddy
in the
Hield,
game.
he's now 2 of 3. He's only has 6 points.
Kyle Kuzma getting to the basket, attacking Buddy Hield, drawing the foul.
Right
Love
here,
to see
call a
that.
Foul on Indiana.
Love to see that.
Right now,
Kyle
offensively,
Kuzma
this
attacking the
group,
basket, getting
it's
to the
just
free
a
throw
lot of
line
health and
instantly,
skill.
playing
You
like
just
he's
don't know what to
6'10".
expect, guys.
I mean, the paint is sweet right now.
Yeah, it's sweet, and I like it. I like that the Wizards are attacking and saying, forget running offensive play. Let's just get to the cup at will until they stop it, and that goes back to seeing what Miles Turner brings to the table, and not having that shot blocker at the rim. You have to take advantage. So great job by Kyle Kuzma getting to the cup.
As Kyle Kuzma misses the free throw. The Wizards are now
All right,
shooting
for more Wizards analysis, highlights,
61%
and
from the
exclusive
free throw
interviews,
line.
Check out the My Teams app. Open your camera app, scan the QR code, and you
Unacceptable.
screen and download the My Teams app. Then choose your favorite team. Of course, it's going to be the Washington Wizards, and you'll have access to our exclusive Wizards content anywhere and anytime. Kyle Kuzma knocks down that free throw. Now back up to a 10-point lead for Washington with 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, Megan McPeak joining you here from the Heartland in Indianapolis.
Tyrese Halliburton with the open midi. That's automatic for him.
2023 campaign, and Coach Unseld wants to call time.
Wizards call a timeout.
That's a good
Pacers
timeout
cut the
right
lead
there.
down to
Try
8.
Stop the bleeding. Try to
Calm them down
let
a little
some
bit,
momentum
get everybody
swing
back
for the
in.
Pacers here open night at their home, but let's see if they can come out this huddle.
Get everybody back in, back in order. I mean, it's a big issue when I'm loving. I mean, Kyle Kuzma being aggressive. I like. My main issue right now. One, the Wizards have given up 5 offensive rebounds. Once again, they continue to give up too many offensive rebounds. They're losing the rebound battle by 1. Pacers have 5 offensive rebounds. The Wizards 3. Too many offensive rebounds for them. Too many second chance opportunities for the Pacers right now. And you have 13 free throw attempts, but you've only made 8. You're shooting 61.5% from the free throw line. This lead should be more than 8 points right now. But you just hope when you have a bad shooting night from the free throw line, but that's not a rare occurrence for the Wizards. You just hope it doesn't come back to bite you when this game gets close, or if this game gets close, because those missed free throws could be the difference between a win and an L. Perry said time to put in the starting 5. That was a good time out there by Wes Unseld Jr., I would say. Try to get some things back in order. Maybe put KP back in, I believe. I believe Bradley Beal was back in before that timeout. Jalen Duren with a poster dunk I just seen a highlight of. That's why I said the Pistons is on my list, man. That's why I told you, man. Pistons on my list. They got a fun team. Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren. They got a nice little. They got a fun squad.
NBC Sports Washington coverage of Wizards basketball.
They got a
is brought
fun
to you
squad.
by Papa John's. The day after the Wizards score 115 or more points, get 50% off regular menu price pizzas at papajohns.com.
All right, guys.
Wiz50. MGM National Harbor.
Jonathan said, "Who's winning? We're winning right now. We're up by 8, 44-36.
Nissan. Do more of what you love and get more out of it during truck month. At
KP,
Nissan, shop Nissan
he
USA.
has 6 points right now. I want to say he has 6 points. He's 1 for 4 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3, but he's 4 for 6 from the free throw line with 2 assists and 2 rebounds.
Yeah, guys, I was in that last huddle, and Coach Unseld made it very simple. Don't let this team get
We have a
light.
lineup of
You've
DeLon
seen
Wright,
them go on a
Kristaps
bit of a run,
Porzingis, Bradley
especially
Beal,
when they bring
Rui
their
Hachimura,
bench in.
and Kyle
So now you
Kuzma.
see Coach Unseld bringing the starters back in slowly. Drew, what do they need to do defensively in order to stop this Pacers team that is young from getting life?
Well, they're going to have to box out and gang rebound. There's one thing that I'm seeing is the guards, shooting guards, and Matherin.
DeLon
in
Wright misses
particular,
that three-pointer
crashing
right
from the
there.
wing, getting offensive
Tyrese
rebounds
Halliburton
and
matched up
second
on
chance points for the
KP,
Pacers, and that's
kicks
what's
it
keeping
out.
them in this
Buddy
ball game.
Hield attacks the basket,
There's a drive
gets
to
the
the basket
layup.
for
Wizards
Indiana.
down. Lead is now down to 6.
That's Buddy Hield. It's now 44-38. Indiana slowly but surely creeping back into this ball game.
KP matched up. They get the switch going. KP still with a matchup. I mean, with a mismatch, shoots the fade. Misses. Kristaps Porzingis now 1 for 5 from the field. Buddy Hield gets the ball back, shoots for 3, and hits. And the Pacers cut the lead down to 3. Here come the Pacers.
Start to fall down, and right now it's at the wrong time for the Wizards. Let's see if they can make some adjustments at break and come out ready to play defensively.
Buddy Hield with 11 points on 4 or 5 shooting, 3 or 4 from behind the arc.
Yikes, man. Pacers got hot. Pacers got hot. Second quarter has been all Pacers. They're leading the quarter, 16 points to 8. KP 1 for 5 from the field, struggling shooting from the field. He's got to get to the rack. KP has to get some opportunities at the rack. He's struggling. KP is struggling with his shot tonight. He has to get to the rack, get to the basket, draw fouls, get to the free throw line. That's what he has to do. But yeah. This is tough.
It's better here.
Big run by the Pacers there. Big run.
Drew, the start of a season always offers up team goals.
See how the Pacers cut the lead down to 3? They got hot.
Number one, this is on everybody's list in the whole entire world in the NBA.
Denny Avdia back in the game. I believe the
Gonna be
full
healthy.
starting 5 is
And
back
being a top
into the
15
line, into the
defensive
game.
team, I think that gives
Right now, I
you that
believe Monte
cushion
Morris is
or puts you in
probably
that
going to be back
space
in.
of competing
Yeah,
for a
starting
playoff
5 is in the game
seed
right now.
and probably possibly getting out of the first round. And then last but not least, being a top 10 rebounding team.
Kyle
The
Kuzma,
likes
the
of
tough
Kuzma,
contested 3,
Porzingis,
misses.
Daniel Gafford, you name it, Rui Hachimura.
The Wizards
You
have to
the
find a way
ability
to get
with
back to
guys
attacking the paint
to rebound
offensively
the
as
ball at
well.
multiple positions. So you should
Defending and getting back to the
they're
paint.
not a top 10 or close to a top 10 rebounding team.
His buddy,
Washington
as
called for a foul there. I'm not sure Wes Unseld probably wanted to get something better than that 3-point opportunity.
The
there
Wizards
for
have to
foul,
get back to
especially with
attacking the
momentum that
basket.
Indiana has right now.
Yeah, well, to get back to Megan's question before the break, she asked, what do I see out there? One was just the second chance opportunities, keeping the ball alive for the Pacers with the guards crashing from the wing. But the other thing I've noticed is the lack of contested outside shots for the Wizards contesting the Pacers. And if you look at the points in the paint, Pacers only have 4 points in the paint. Make these guys drive, take away their airspace, push up on them because they have not shown that they can be successful at the rim.
Terry Taylor starting.
He said
tonight
Rui's
for
not being a
Indiana.
basket.
2
Rui
players,
it's
6
all
to
been
3
tough
out of
shots from
Austin
Rui.
Peay. went undrafted.
Wizards lead is now down to 1. At
Two-time
one point they were
OVC
up by
Player of the Year.
at least
And we have a
I
one-point game here
think
with
11
Washington
or
leading
12.
the Indiana Pacers. Here's
Bradley
Beal
Beal
trying to
attacks the
drive on
basket.
Taylor and kick out to Denny. Denny's hook shot. There's going to be a foul call.
Danny
on
attacks the
Batase.
basket,
Great
draws the
attack there
foul.
by Washington.
Yeah,
But
great
Batase.
ball movement right there. And you see Brad and Denny kind of talking it up right there. And this is a big year for Denny. If he wants to step up, opening night on the
Now,
road,
will
he's starting
Denny
at
make
the
both of
small
his free
forward
throws is the
position.
question.
That tells me they're looking for him to
That's
be
the
that
next
lockdown
question.
defender that he is capable and has the potential of being. And, health is wolf for him. Denny
Hits the
played
first free
83
throw.
consecutive games.
Of course, he
This
said Bill
is
is being
83rd
aggressive.
tonight. He played all 82 last year. And
Yeah,
guess
I
what?
want to
He's
see
only
just a team,
one of five players
kind
to do
of
so.
shift away
I
from
love
trying to
what
hit
Russell Unseld said in the pregame
shoot
show
threes
about
unless they're
Denny.
wide
I asked him
open.
about how does the calculus change
to getting
defensively
back
when
to
you have him
attacking
out
that
there?
basket,
He
man.
said he could be an elite level defender, and the fact that he took the responsibility of guarding Halliburton to start the game, he can guard point guards all the way.
Buddy
up
Hill
top
with
to
the
full
quick
court.
trigger three, misses.
The
Rebound there by
reason that he's
Kuzma.
starting on the road shows me already that they have the faith behind the scenes, behind closed doors, and practices to put Denny Avdia on one of the best players offensively on the floor.
Bradley Bill,
See what the
KP,
Wizards
two-man
can get
game.
done offensively here as Beal is
Bradley
cold
Bill,
inside the paint.
nice
That
midi
jumper
there.
is wet.
Yeah, at this year, at this point of his career, this is just an individual workout offensively for Brad.
Exactly.
That's easy. That's easy work.
Light work, easy work.
Light work.
Aaron Neesmith, baseline free and clear, and he rocks the rim, and they're going to call.
Kristaps Porzingis draws the offensive foul.
Even when I told
On
you to
Goga.
make them drive the ball, good things happen.
I think he held him, which allowed Neesmith to get the
And
dunk.
right there, I believe it was Denny Avdia pushing up and making the Pacers drive the ball to the basket. That was Neesmith.
Neesmith's going to sit down. Goga Batase, the lone reserve player out there for Indiana. So 4:15 remaining, 5-point Wizards lead here in the second quarter. Kuzma bringing the ball up.
Kyle Kuzma attacking. Gets his shot blocked, rebounded by Morris. He misses the
and it comes up with Indiana with the rebound.
putback mid-range shot.
Chance opportunity there for Washington. And once again, Wizards get the benefit of the doubt and get the call on the road.
Bradley Beal now draws an offensive
The
foul.
question is now, can you close out this second quarter on the
The Wizards
road?
need to
Opening night,
close
a lot
out
of
this
energy
second quarter
from
strong.
this crowd. You hear the boos in the background.
They need to end
Can
this
you
quarter
lock
with a
down and
lead.
have the mental focus
Try to
the
get it up,
stops
back
you
up to
need,
8,
the scores
something
you
like
need
that.
Offensively, this last 4 minutes
10,
to close out the half.
if anything.
Goga Batase already has 3 fouls in 4 minutes of service. Great job there defensively by Bradley Beal by getting in front of him.
Well, he's turned up when you got the nod that Miles Turner was out with that ankle.
I want to see some
injury.
work from KP. I want to see
Here's
some
Beal being
work
guarded
here.
by Duarte. Bradley Beal sweet up and under, but can't
Uh,
handle it.
KP
Offensive
can't get the
rebound by
putback.
KP. Beal comes up with it, and it's going to be a steal.
Bill
by
gets the
Terry
ball
Taylor.
picked off by Taylor.
Taylor left-handed.
Good defense by Taylor there. By Denny on Taylor.
Kick out to Kuz, all alone looking for Porzingis.
Porzingis with the slam.
Slam by Kristaps Porzingis.
Got me out of my seat.
Well, sit down, because I can't see you. 6'10".
Oh,
Looks like Denny came down rolling his ankle.
Denny
That's
hurt
not
his
good.
ankle.
Not a good sign. As
Denny's in
Denny
pain.
Avdia is on the floor.
Denny's in pain, holding his ankle.
Denny
Doesn't look
clearly is in
good.
pain right
Oh, these ankle injuries,
Just
man.
talk about the availability and this being a big year.
God,
for Denny
man.
Avdia. Playing in his 83rd consecutive game. Only 1 of 5 players to do so in the last year.
Right there, that right ankle for Denny. As he's being tended to by the Wizards medical staff.
Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Fought so hard
Denny
to get
Avdia
back,
down
dealt
right
with that
now.
groin injury in the preseason.
Came back
Now
from a
I'm wondering,
groin
is that
injury.
That same ankle he hurt his rookie season that caused him to
Yeah.
miss some games. But right there, it's a slight
Looks like
turn.
he
Nothing
tweaked
too
it. It's
crazy,
a
but
slight
the
tweak.
way
He's
laid
in
out right
pain.
now,
He's
it's
in
a cause of
pain.
concern.
Still
He's
grabbing.
clearly in pain.
He's
talking to the
still
medical staff.
grabbing down on it. He's hurt.
with better ingredients, better pizza, you also get better papadillas.
I'm
better
hoping
cheese
it.
sticks,
I mean,
better
at this
gummy
point,
this, and better
I don't know. I hope
tasty
it. Maybe. I don't know.
Get any two or more for just $6.99 each. That's Papa John's.
All right, Denny's
Back
getting
here
up.
live
Let's see
at
if he can
Cambridge
put any weight
Fieldhouse
on
as
it.
They're helping Denny get to his feet.
Denny can't even put
He's
any
definitely
weight
gonna
on
be
it.
helped off the floor.
He's getting helped off the floor.
Denny literally just came back. Drew had a couple of
He
practices.
can't. Right now, he doesn't even want to put
before
any
being
weight
into
on
the
it.
starting lineup here opening
That's
night.
not good. That is
You
not
see
good.
Jordan Shackle and Anthony Gill helping him off the floor.
I don't know.
And that is that.
Great sportsmanship there by Tyrese Halliburton going over there to check on him.
Yeah, it is, and that's that right ankle where you got to remember. Denny
Looks like
Avdia
Denny's going to try
had
to
a
put some
hairline
weight on
fracture
it
that
and walk
same
off
right
on his own.
ankle his rookie season. which
Noticeable
caused him to
limp.
miss the rest of
He's
that
walking
year.
off when on his own power though. Obvious limp.
Denny played for the Israeli national team this summer where he
Definitely
averaged 10.5
sucks.
points and 4.5 rebounds. Again, as you said, one of 5 players to appear in all 82 games last year, joining Sadiq Bey,
Hopefully,
Mikal Bridges,
hopefully he's
Devon
good.
Looney, and
We'll
Dwight
see.
Powell.
I'll tell you what, that's a better
Hopefully
sign.
nothing
He's walking,
serious.
yeah,
At least
by
he's able to
himself.
walk
He's
off
putting
on his
some
own
pressure
power.
on his foot. Hopefully that's something that's day to day for Denny Avdia, and he could get back into this lineup as quick as possible.
And walking out on his own accord. We'll get an update from Megan McPeak as soon as we get one. 3:20 remaining here in the first half. Wizards with a 7-point lead. Denny was in the starting lineup. He had 4 points.
Oh,
8
that is
minutes.
so tough, man. That's the thing. Just
All right,
the
back to
the
live
injuries,
action here.
man.
Kyle Kuzma bringing it up.
Oh, that's
Hands off
tough.
to Beal. Beal driving, spinning in the paint. Left hand is good.
Bradley Beal
What do
with
you
the
want?
tough
You
leg.
want it from a
He's unzipping
mid-range?
his
Yeah.
offensive bag, and he can do it all.
You want mid-range, step back, three-point shot, big body.
Wizards
post-up
lead
move,
up to 9.
Left hand floaters.
Buddy Hill with the tough contested 3.
Rebound Kuz.
Kyle Kuzma ball in his hands.
Kyle Kuzma now with his
Going to work,
6th
posting up.
rebound to go along with
KP,
11 points.
pump fake,
Porzingis
passed it off to Monte,
swing
out to
action.
Will Barton, open for the 3, cash.
out here cutting cords in Indianapolis.
Wizards lead back up to
Lot of,
11.
I would say,
12.
above average offensive players on the floor at the same time.
As the Pacers turn the
Wizards.
ball over.
Porzingis, Bradley
Yeah,
Beal,
hopefully
Kyle
Denny's
Kuzma,
okay. That sucks,
Will
man.
Barton, and then you have Monte Morris.
That sucks.
being the
Hopefully it's
floor
nothing
general,
too bad.
Facilitating that.
Drew, look what happened. Pacers got it to within 1. Wizards have come right back to extend their lead now to
The
12.
Wizards definitely ended this half off, this quarter off good so far.
That's all to it. Plain and simple.
Bradley Beal posting up on Tyrese. Tyrese. Bradley Beal's gonna have to force something up here.
Shot clock. Beal.
Tough sidestep 3, air ball.
That's going to be an air ball turnover, Washington.
Chubby said this is what I was worried about Denny again. It's just something with ankles, man. We've seen so many ankle injuries. You just see so
We're
many
starting
ankle
to see
injuries.
Small glimpses of the potential this unit
It's
can have
it's
together
just
with
it's
Beal,
so tough. It
Porzingis,
sucks. It really sucks.
Buddy Hield hitting
Buddy
the
Hill
jumper.
hitting the mid range.
Pacers now within 10. Under 2 left here in the second quarter. Morris was looking for somebody
Kyle-
to cut. Porzingis.
Porzingis hits
Lines
his
his feet,
first
hits the
3-pointer
See,
of
that's
the
cheat
game.
code right there. When you
That's
got
what he
7'3",
needs. Kristaps
you can do everything
Porzingis
else
hitting
on
the
court
3-pointer,
offensively,
first shot,
and then do that at a
first
high
3-pointer
clip.
of the
That's-
game.
That unlocks unguardable. And yeah, unguardable is a word because I made it up.
Porzingis up to 11 points.
Oh, you drew Googleable again.
Yeah, it's Googleable.
Here's
But-
Porzingis
yeah.
hitting his first 3 of the regular
Yeah,
season.
that right there is just when he's hitting that.
Good defense
Watch
there
out.
by Porzingis, but they can't get the rebound. Tyrese
Our
with the
producer
floater.
Rich Wolf is already in midseason form. He wants to know, can we call him KP3 when he hits a 3? Rich, we're going to think about that. We're going to let the people on Twitter decide that one.
KP's going to
We
put up
gotta get-
another
we gotta
3.
get the fans
Hits the front of the
activated
rim.
in some of our commentary here, Drew.
Monte Morris with
As
the
Monte
floater.
Morris front rims that one. Ball goes out of bounds. Possession of Indiana.
Jermaine said that done by KD might got him going.
Indiana wanted the ball. Scott Foster's like, hang on, young fella. I'll get you the ball. Hang on.
Unless you're ahead of me, Jermaine. I haven't seen a
Scott
dunk
Foster
from KP yet.
completed
He had one earlier.
Versus Maryland
That
Dragon.
can't be what you're talking
Tyrese
about.
Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton for 3. Cuts the Wizards lead down to 8.
From Magruder High School.
Here's Morris to Porzingis.
KP,
Beal.
pick and roll,
Attacking.
attacks
Once again, the beautiful
to the
up and
basket.
under Fillet.
Yeah, that was easy. Was it medium well or well done?
Well done.
Oh, A1 soft on the
From
side.
St. Louis, it's got to be well done.
Buddy Hield misses the
Monte Morris
layup.
comes up with the rebound.
Wizards up by 10, 30 seconds left.
Thinking about possibly 2 for 1, then they're going to pull the ball back.
I would like the middle pick and roll.
Wizards
with
not
Porzingis,
going for the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Right here, with Monte. Here it is.
Monte working with Kristaps, loses the ball.
Turnover by
Monte
Washington,
turns it
puts up in
over.
the hands of Duarte, who finds Buddy Hield. And that ball goes out of bounds. Possession
Pacers
arrow
are going to
stays
end
on
up with the
Indiana.
last shot of the half off that turnover by Monte Morris.
Do not want to foul jump shooters, shooting contested shots.
Well, Sunset wants to bring in a shot blocker and
Yeah.
Gafford with 12 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And you don't want to give up any and ones. The guy cutting to the basket, you touch him just a little bit and not give him a hard foul and allow him to score that bucket with a continuation. So you have to play solid these last 12 seconds, baseline out of bounds defensively.
Porzingis sits with 11 points. Also, Monte Morris sits. DeLon Wright, Barton, and Gafford have come off the bench to be with Kuz and Beal. Wide open for Isaiah Jackson.
Wizards give up a wide open dunk to Isaiah Jackson.
Can't
Wizards
leave that paint open like that. That's the reason why you brought the shot blocker in, Drew.
Wizards are going to get the
Well, it was a
last
screen for
shot.
screener action right there that caught and got Gafford out of the paint because he had to switch off.
Bradley Beal
Brad's last shot.
attacks, dumps it off to DeLon Wright. DeLon Wright falls. Kyle Kuzma has to put up the 3. Misses. The Wizards go into the halftime, leading by 8, 60 to 52. Sucky moment there. Deni Avdija hurts his ankle, has to go into the locker room. Hopefully, he's not too bad. He looked like he was getting a little more filling into it. In the ankle as he was walking into the locker room. At first, he was getting helped off the floor. That would have been terrible, but he was able to walk off under his own power. Hopefully, nothing too bad for him. Wizards are already dealing with an ankle sprain with Corey Kispert. Porzingis twisted his ankle a little bit too. In that Hornets game, they're just having a thing with ankles right now. So hopefully Deni gets well soon. Bradley Beal, he's attacking the basket at a high level right now. Doing really good. Bradley Beal 6 for 10 from the field with 13 points, leading all scores for the Wizards. KP and Kuzma both tied for 11 points each. Wizards are shooting 45% from the field, 35% from 3, and 67% from the free throw line. They have 25 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, and 6 turnovers. The Pacers are shooting 39% from the field, 36% from the three-point line, 100% from the free throw line. They have 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals, 4 blocks, and 10 turnovers. So the Wizards are winning the rebound battle by 2. They're winning the turnover battle by 4. 1 less block, 1 less steal, and 4 more assists. So, what are we thinking that first half? How are we feeling, guys? What do we want to see? What don't we want to see? How are we feeling? What are we thinking about? What are we thinking about? I like the defensive intensity we came out with in the first quarter for sure. They only gave up 27 in comparison to 25 in the first quarter. The Pacers are still shooting 39%, so went from 33 to 38. Wizards they definitely picked it up on the boards, so that's good to see. Bradley Beal, I mean, he's doing a really good job at getting to the paint, attacking the basket. I said I wanted the Wizards to get back to doing that. When the Pacers had cut the lead down to 3, the Wizards kind of were getting away from that. They were shooting a lot of tough shots, but they got back to attacking the basket, man. So that was good to see. Elite, the starting lineup was Monte Morris, Bradley Beal, Deni Avdija, Kyle Kuzma, and Kristaps Porzingis. Deni Avdija left the game with an ankle injury. Walked to the locker room not just a little before halftime, maybe like 3 or 4 minutes left in the second quarter. He went down. So hopefully that's not too serious. Hopefully it was something that just his pain looked worse than the actual injury is. Hopefully it's one of those cases and he's not hurt too serious. So yeah, probably, I mean, most definitely probably done for the night. Hopefully just maybe it's nothing bad and he misses one game. It could be maybe he misses a week, 2 weeks, who knows. That's the thing, man. Injury has just the injury bug. The Wizards and injuries, man. They just don't really have good injury luck. Matt, what's going on with you? But guys, I like Kyle Kuzma when he was going downhill. Definitely like to see that. Attacking the basket. He was at his best when he was attacking the basket. Deni Avdija doing really good work defensively. The Wizards are going to miss his defense. Only
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Bronco, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. But yeah, the Wizards are going to miss Deni's defense. He was doing a really good job in the small playing time he had. As you know, he was coming off the groin injury. Didn't play any of the preseason games, so he was getting light minutes tonight. 8 minutes of play. Turned his ankle. Tough. It didn't look like it was a bad sprain, like his ankle touched the ground or anything like that. But hopefully, he started to walk it off when he was heading towards the tunnel. Had a little limp, but hopefully it's nothing too terrible. Monte Morris, he's a plus 17. He has 3 assists and 4 rebounds. No points tonight. No, 2 points tonight for him. 1 for 4 from the field. Kristaps Porzingis, 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Hit 1 3-pointer, only 1 for 4 from the 3-point line. 3 for 9 from the field. Not the best shooting night from him. I do want to see him get a little bit more aggressive. Maybe the Wizards draw some things up for him to get him some post-ups closer to the basket. Definitely try to get him matched up more. Take a couple more advantage of these mismatches. I want to see KP get going more at the rim as opposed to shooting. But we'll see when it comes to that. Will Barton did a good job scoring off of the bench. 3 for 6, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line. 8 points. Daniel Gafford has done a good job. 4 points, 4 rebounds for him. DeLon Wright, 2 for 5 from the field. Does have a block and a steal and 1 rebound. Has 5 points for us. Rui Hachimura has been the one that struggled tonight. No points, 2 rebounds, 3 turnovers, 2 fouls, 0 for 3 from the field. Tough night for Rui Hachimura so far. You know, all his buckets so far seem like they're very difficult to come by. They're definitely very difficult to come by from him. Tyrese Halliburton killing the Wizards right now. 6 for 9 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3, 17 points. Just, I mean, he's really, he's cooking. He's him. Tyrese Halliburton is him. Benedict Mathurin coming off the bench, putting up 12 points, 4 for 6 from the field, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line. He's doing a really good job. My top guy for the Wizards in the draft this season. Not surprised he's playing really well in just 11 minutes. And Buddy Hield, 5 for 9, 3 for 6 from the 3-point line. 13 points, continuing to show teams why he could be a valuable trade asset. I mean, why he could be a valuable piece to a contending team. So, we're looking good. I mean, the Wizards ended that half. They ended that half outside of that turnover by Monte. They got the lead back up to 8. That's kind of what I asked for. 8, 10. You know, got the lead back up to there. And Hopefully they come out strong in the second half. I definitely want to see KP more at the basket. I want to see him get into the basket more, man. Bradley Beal has done a good job at attacking and getting to the rim. I want to see KP game be a little bit more around the rim at the moment. But yeah, I want to see KP be able to get some shots around the rim. Kuzma's been able to attack and get to the basket. Bradley Beal's doing a good job of getting to the basket. I want to see whatchamacallit. I want to see KP be able to get to the basket, man, and be able to work around there. Tonight, he's been doing a lot of outside shooting, 3-point shooting, etc. I want to see him get to the basket, man. And get to the free throw line and draw fouls. Take advantage of mismatches. Bronco, you said Benedict is tough. Yeah, Benedict is definitely tough. Riverdale, you said 10 or 15 from the charity stripe. Got to do better. They definitely 100% got to do better from the free throw line. How we're looking for our bet for Kristaps Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis we need 19 points from him. He's at 11. We need 8 points from Kristaps Porzingis. We need 4 baskets in the second half for Kristaps Porzingis. If he's shooting if all of them are 2-pointers. We need 4 baskets in the second half from him. If we're talking about from the 2. But the third quarter is going to be starting shortly. Play clock is showing about 4 minutes and 40 seconds. All in all, I think it's a good first half. It's a good first half for us. I definitely think it's a decent first half for us. Once again, I want to thank everybody for being in here with me, watching the game with me. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the likes. If you haven't liked the video, please make sure to hit that like button. Like or dislike, doesn't matter. Helps the video out a lot. If you want to support, my boy Roadrunner sent in a $2 donation. If you want to support and donate, you can do that. If you want to become a member, like some of my guys who's been in here all day, go ahead and do that. You can click the link in the description and join as a member if you want to support in that way as well. I'm going to be doing watch-alongs like this a lot with the Wizards. So, giving my thoughts during the game, post-game, seeing what you guys think, how you guys feel about the game. Hopefully we finish out strong, man. Hopefully we finish out strong. But a very balanced scoring night from our top 3. Brad with 13, Kyle with 11, KP with 11. Definitely, a very even scoring night. But yeah, I would definitely want KP more around the room. Corey said KP needs to be going hard in the paint. Yeah, and I get also, like that was the thing with him. A lot of fans I know in the past, like Mavericks, etc. He's not a big, he's not gonna back you, like Joel Embiid or Jokic or Yusuf Nurkic or big guys like that. They'll force their will. They're strong dudes, so they'll just body you down there and force themselves down there. KP isn't, that's not his body type. KP isn't strong bruiser, back you down type of guy, so I get it. You know, you can't just ask him to post up and just work himself all the way down there. He's probably going to shoot a fade or just try to shoot over top of you. That's typically his game. You know, he's not a bang it out big, as they would say. Let's look at some other scores around the league right now. Some other scores around the league. You got other scores around the league. Ooh. You got the Pelicans leading the Nets 45-30. Zion Williamson has 8 points, 4 for 9 from the field. CJ McCollum leading the way with 11 points on 50%. The Nets, KD has 8 points on 3 for 8 shooting. Kyrie Irving has 4 points for 2 for 9 shooting. Ben Simmons has 5 rebounds and 2 assists with 2 points. They're currently down 7. Well, they just made a 3, so they're not down 7 anymore. The Pistons and the Magic. The Pistons at halftime are up by 2, 57-55. Paolo Banchero, top pick, at 9 points, 4 for 7 from the field. Franz Wagner, Wendell Carter, and Terrence Ross, all with 11. All with 11 for the lead time for the lead in scoring for the Magic. The Detroit Pistons. Bojan Bogdanovic leading the way with points with 10. Shooting 4 for 8 from the field, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line. Jaden Ivey with 6 points, 3 for 4 from the field. Miami Heat leading the Chicago Bulls 46-42. Cleveland, Toronto in a tie game, 47-47. That brand new Donovan Mitchell, Cleveland Cavaliers. The New York Knicks are down 37-49 to the Memphis Grizzlies, 35-37 to the Memphis Grizzlies. The Thunder are losing to the Timberwolves 17-11. The Hornets are up 25-14 on the Spurs. And that's our around the league update. And we are into the third quarter, folks.
Thank you. Megan and Coach Miller, thank you very much.
What's going on,
Deni
Kilbane?
Avdija is not starting here in the third quarter, replaced by Anthony Gill.
Anthony Gill has replaced Deni Avdija in the starting lineup. Obviously, no Deni Avdija to start the second half.
What Megan was talking about, they did do a
and let's see how that affects the game.
Dominating the paint, where 32 of the 60 points came in that area. But the other thing they did, Will, is get into the foul line where they got there 15 times. So that's showing
Monte Morris pulls the 3, hits Bradley Beal with the assist.
Great to see Monte Morris getting a 3 to go down, getting his offense going tonight.
Yeah,
Wizards lead back up to 9.
Because that's going to open up everything else for him, especially in that middle pick and roll situation where guards cannot.
Buddy Hield going to work on Monte Morris.
With so much offense out here,
Chris Duarte matched up with Bradley Beal.
To kind of find his offense within the flow of the offense.
Bradley Beal, great defense. Great defense there with Bradley Beal and Chris Duarte.
And create some space. The attention is going to go to Porzingis. So therefore, he's going to have a space, a little bit of room of opportunity to get stuff cracking offensively.
That was good defense there by Drill.
Between Beal and Porzingis, and then you saw
Buddy Hield corner 3 ball, air ball.
Monte Morris get into the passing lanes.
I don't know how that wasn't a shot clock.
Here's Kuzma looking to attack.
Kyle Kuzma attacks, misses the layup.
Wizards have got to get back on defense.
Tyrese Halliburton with the ooh!
He introduces himself to Anthony Gill.
Right now, you do not want the Pacers to get momentum with plays just like that.
Tyrese Halliburton, my God. That kid got traded?
Halliburton already with 19 points on 7 of 10 shooting.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's Morris. Now looking at the mismatch with sticks on him. Shot
Kuzma hits the 3.
Down, so the
Wizards lead back up to 10.
That's a huge 3 right there, just to keep some cushion on this lead. You got a 10-point lead. Now, can you extend it? You're going to have to get stopped.
Kyle Kuzma with the block on Tyrese Halliburton.
By Kyle Kuzma.
Nice block by Kuz.
Now the IT cadre inside it.
Bubba, you said, what is going on with Rui? He turned down the contract or just not offered. He wasn't offered the contract. The Wizards didn't offer him a contract.
But you have to do that with a steady
Taylor
nine
there
of
with
stops.
a
It can't be one stop
layout to
here,
cut the
two
lead
scores
down
there.
to 8.
Continuous effort defensively has to happen.
It's now 18 paint points now for Indiana. That bucket there by Terry Taylor. Here's Beal.
Bradley Beal attacking, gets the
Bradley Beal
basket.
off the glass. He now has 15
Pacers
points.
can't do much
Indiana
about
coming
that.
right back at you.
Oh, wow.
Indiana right back down the floor. The Wizards' transition defenses is not good, and guys have the tape.
Terry
Teams have the
Taylor
tape
to
on
the
it.
line for Indiana.
You see the pop and seeing Bradley Beal is in some tip-top shape. Look at that explosive move right there, get into the cup. You have such a small window in this league, especially at that height. Bradley Beal.
I mean, because teams are, even off makes, teams are just going on the Wizards.
Creating the space.
I mean, they know that they
Twisted,
struggle
he
with
would
that.
throw a
With
couple down on top of your dome too.
they know that
gets
they
in that
struggle
paint.
with transition
But
defense.
just a talented scorer at the shooting guard position in this league. One of the top.
Drew, when you look at this Indiana team, clearly they're in rebuild mode. Players like Turner and Hield have had reports of them potentially going to the Lakers for
Taylor
2
goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Wizards lead by 9.
How do you keep all that out of your mind and just go out and compete?
I mean, this is a business, and I think it's more of a business at any time that the NBA has been in existence. There's been more player movement throughout the regular season
KP
and
with the
during
miss.
free agency.
Continues to
And
struggle to
guys are
shoot
not
from the
safe.
field.
I mean, Buddy Hield just got here this year, and they already talk about him being on the trade block. So this is a business more than ever now.
Chris
Nice cut to the
Duarte
basket
drives
by
and
Duarte. They're
draws
gonna
the
call
foul on Kyle
for the
Kuzma.
foul. You could just see that play developing right in front of us where Duarte saw that there was going to be clear lane there, and he attacked it.
Yeah. And just getting back to your question about this being a business, think about Rui situation. Didn't get an extension done on Monday's deadline for that rookie extension. Other guys in his class got paid. And this pressure, there is pressure on Rui right now. This is a different game tonight.
Porzingis' shot
for Rui
just
than it
not
is for
falling
everybody
tonight. He's
else.
3 for 10 from the field.
He's having an opportunity this season to prove that he can get that same money as Tyler Hero. He can get the same money as Darius Garland and those guys, because guess what? He was in the same draft class.
Kuzma drives to the basket and attacks, gets the
Kuzma
basket.
attacks the
Kyle
basket
Kuzma
for
up to
Washington.
16 points.
Their lead now back up to 9. Who's guarding Hield? Hield out to Halliburton, and once again,
Halliburton
getting
gets
to
the
the
dunk
rim.
again,
And
gets
he's
to the rim
talking. He's
again.
talking to Monte Morris. I think that's cyclone on cyclone crime right there.
Well, now you have to switch this up. At first I said make him a driver. Now he's driving the ball, not only laying it up, he's dunking the ball. So you have to mix it up with Halliburton. And somebody has to be there to meet him at the rim.
Here's a mismatch right here.
Porzingis matched up with Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton
Kyle
on
Kuzma opts for the 3, misses.
Jalen Smith comes up with the rebound. 7-point lead. It's going to be a foul call. Looks like that one's going to be on Anthony Gill. Tyrese Halliburton is going up to Scott Foster, said he was shooting. Rick Carlisle is looking at the officials too, saying, can we take a look at this?
Right here you said Porzingis has the mismatch. Yeah, but offensively, go rebound the ball. You can go in there. Just because you don't get the ball,
Don't
Drew
float out.
Good,
don't float out.
Drew
You
Good
can
makes a
still
great
crash
point
the
on that.
glass against guys like
Porzingis is matched up on Tyrese Halliburton.
And
Just because
Brissett,
Kyle
these
Kuzma
guys
puts
that are
up the
smaller than
shot,
him, just because they switched out
he
on
has the
him,
opportunity
and
to
don't
get that
the
offensive
ball
rebound.
doesn't mean the play's over. The shot goes up, you still have an opportunity and an advantage on the offensive glass. So crash the glass if you're Porzingis and the other bigs for the Wizards.
Jalen Smith was acquired by the Suns back on February the 8th for a future second-round pick in Torian Craig. They're going to call a lane violation on Washington. Smith re-signed with the Pacers for 2 years, taking actually less money to stay because his mom said, quote, he was smiling for the first time in 2 years. It was that bad out in Phoenix, huh?
I'll tell you what. You know when they say
I like that point you
take your
good made.
time, don't pick the first thing that stares
It's a good
at
Like,
you.
point.
no, I'll take it.
I got it.
Perry signing an
What was it
update on
again?
Diddy, please don't be a bad
I'll
one.
take it.
Yeah,
Where do I
well,
sign?
Whatever it was.
sure
yeah.
we'll get it at some point during this
Got a
game.
5-point Washington lead. Morris looking for Porzingis. Trying to
Porzingis
get
working
into
on
that
Jalen
mid-post
Smith,
action.
trying to
Here
get
comes
to a
the double
smart.
team.
There you
Nice
go.
under there by
There you go.
Porzingis. He gets the
Around the
go down.
basket, around the rim.
Nice block by Porzingis.
KP gets the block there. KP running with Monte. Monte attacks. Draws the foul.
Left-hand attack. He'll go to the line. That foul will be on Buddy Hield.
2 possessions ago, I said, who's going to be the rim protector? 2 guys came right down the middle of the lane and threw a couple down. Now, this last possession, something changed. What was it? Porzingis meeting Duarte right at the rim. That's what it's going to take. And it's going to start with these 5 guys on the floor.
That's what I said, man. I like that. I want KP down low around the block.
Barton back on July the 6th from Denver for Contavious Caldwell-Pope and Ish Smith. He started 75 games at point guard.
KP up to 13 points.
Murray last year. And Wes Unseld called Morris a natural collector of people. It's a great line.
Not the bone collector.
No. Means he just galvanizes a group.
Well, Netflix has a show about collecting people. I don't know if you've seen it. It's trending.
Tyrese with the floater.
By
Misses. KP gets a rebound.
Washington. I try not to watch those shows. You know,
Dahmer.
Yeah, I try to. I like
KP has Buddy Hield matched up on him. They gotta get KP the ball. They have to get KP the ball. KP has Buddy Hield on him. It's a turnover. Buddy Hield for 3. Cash. KP has Buddy Hield on him.
That right now is not going to cut the cake.
Buddy Hield now with 16 points on 4 of 8 from 3. Wizards need to talk about it. We'll be back.
Let's ride together.
I don't get that. I don't get that. Why isn't KP getting the ball right there? He has Buddy Hield on him. Get him on the block and post up and get a mismatch and see if somebody is open for 3 or put up a shot. Now they haven't given an official update yet. That's a little frustrating. KP should have got the ball right there. Matt, you said I'm worried about this Wiz team once KP doesn't play. We rely heavily on him for offense, and with our poor defense, we just get shredded without him. Yeah, I mean, we're not the highest powered of offenses, that's for sure. That's definitely for sure. We're not the highest powered of offenses. Baha, you said I heard Denny X-Ray showed nothing and said, oh yeah, I just said that. Yeah, no, they no official update yet. I'm sure we'll get it soon. Let me, maybe somebody I missed it on my timeline. Let's see. Oh, they say, oh, okay, Woes tweeted it. Okay. Yeah, so we got a tweet from Woj. We got a tweet from Woj.
NBC Sports Washington coverage of Wizards basketball is brought to you by Toyota.
Woj said X-rays negative on Washington Wizards forward Denny Avdia right ankle. Sources tell ESPN. Injury is believed to be a sprain and nothing serious per source.
And by Iron Bow.
So yeah.
Visit us at ironbow.com.
It's a sprain, but it's not believed to be anything serious. So that's really good. So, sounds like he's not going to miss a lot of time. May miss a couple games.
Here in the third quarter. Drew,
if
when you
it's
go back to
nothing
last year, sharing is caring was a theme for Washington. They averaged 25 assists, which was 12th best in the NBA.
Yeah, and you know what? It started with this guy right here, Bradley Beal, having to facilitate, especially when he's corralled in those double teams and those blitzes. Finding the right guy at the right time, and then after that, it's the next guy's turn. I mean, is he going to make a play? Is he going to shoot or swing the ball and be a facilitator? Everybody touching the ball offensively.
Good pass there from Hill for KP for the slam. Good two-man game there from Brad and Bill. I said Brad and Bill, Bad and KP.
With 15 points, Kyle Kuzma leading the way with 16, Bradley Beal with 15.
KP up to 15 points.
Halliburton. Inside to Smith. Great activity defensively
Smith
by
blocked.
Washington, and they want to get out and run. Moore's looking for Porzingis. Handoff to Moore.
Bradley Beal for the corner three.
Got it.
Cash. Wizards now lead by 11. Bradley Beal up to 18 points. Shooting 2 for 4 from the three-point line.
Good things can happen.
Three-point shooting is something he said he wants to improve on this season. Bradley Beal hitting that corner three. Halliburton.
Bill Hill with a rough shot.
Possession for Washington. Let's check in with Megan McPeak with an update on Denny Abdi.
Yeah, guys,
Here's the update
far
on Denny.
Now, Denny, high right ankle sprain. He is questionable to return when he went down in the first half. So that's a right ankle sprain, questionable to return at this time.
Megan, thank you so much.
Right
for that
ankle
update.
sprain, questionable to return.
We talked about it. That's that same
Doubt he
right
returns,
ankle that
but
he had the hairline
that's the
fracture
initial broadcast
in his
announcement.
rookie season
KP on Buddy Hill down low. They gotta look for him.
Kispert, he's out 4 to 6 weeks dealing with an ankle sprain also.
Monte Morris puts up the shot.
Pull-up jumper is off. Smith comes up with the rebound. You know Denny's going to attack the rehab, get back as soon as possible. But until then, it's next man up in this
Benedict
league.
Mathurin for three. Misses. KP grabs the board. Monte tries to push it up. Kuzma down low. Pass it off to Rui. First bucket of the game for Rui.
He gets that one to go in, and Rick Carlisle wants time, so it's good to see Rui Hachimura come in and get a bucket, his first bucket of the game. Timeout on the floor. Washington leading 81-68, 5:04 remaining in the third.
Wizards now lead by a decent margin. 81-68. Wizards extend the lead to 13 points. Whew. Izzy, what's going on with you? Rozzy said, no point to return, let Denny rest and recover. Yeah, he's not going to come back this game. Otaki said, didn't I say ankle sprain? Yeah, it's the ankles. The Wizards and ankles, man. The Wizards and ankles. But that, I mean, that's good to hear with Denny. That is nothing serious. That's good. Nothing serious, man. Hopefully he's not out for any lengthy amount of time. They say he was questionable to return in the game. I'm sure if it was terrible, that would have been doubtful. He just would have been playing out. So that's good to see. Definitely good to see. But yeah, I doubt he sees the floor again in this game. Hopefully, he'll be ready. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to say next game. I'm not going to put that on him. Maybe he misses a game or two, but we'll see. Mason, what's going on? You said, hey, man, good to see you streaming. Appreciate you for tuning in with me, man.
42 games
Henry said, nice response out of the timeout. Yeah, definitely. Pushing that lead back up.
Always improved, even in college at Gonzaga. He averaged 2 points his freshman year and left there.
Once again, guys, thank you all for being in here with me. Appreciate all the likes. If you guys haven't already, please make sure to like the video. Helps out. If you want to join the Wiz family and join as a member, you can click the link that I have pinned in the chat box, or if you want to send in a donation, you can do that as well. I mean, he said,
if you add that up,
Evan injuries, man, yeah.
Just because they were not able to agree on a new deal, Rui, if he goes throughout the season and plays it out, will be a restricted free agent, which means the Wizards can match really any offer that any other team puts out there for his services.
Yeah, and that's why I said this is an important year, and there's a lot of pressure on Rui, and guys having to deal with that pressure on contract seasons and contract years. I mean, it's tough.
Taylor hits the three, cuts the lead down to 10.
Seasons, 30-plus points. You don't think he was stressed out last season thinking about that Supermax extension? It's the inevitable in this league, emotionally dealing with the business aspect as a player.
Rui, ball in his hands.
Terry Taylor was able
Down
to
to
hit
Beal.
three for Indiana.
Bill's
Shot
gonna have
clock
to
at
put up
4
a
for
shot.
Bradley Beal. It's time to go.
Bradley
Step
Beal
back.
with the step back midi.
Beal's shot
Can't hit it.
is off. Rebound by
It's one
Halliburton.
of Bill's bread and butters.
Here's
Taylor
Mathurin
attacking
going
Monte
left.
Morris.
And his up and
Tough
under is
layup.
good. Benedict Mathurin, this rookie,
Benedict Mathurin.
is going to be turning some heads this season now with 14 points.
It's tough.
Beal's pass was deflected out to Kuz, trying to go baseline.
Kyle Kuzma gets
Indiana
his shot
coming up
blocked
with
at the rim.
Mathurin on the
Benedict
push.
Mathurin attacking, passes it out to
Buddy
Taylor.
Hield.
Oh, Buddy Hill. I'm sorry. Tyrese Halliburton with the offensive rebound. Now it's Taylor with the
Taylor
three.
spots up.
Now he misses. KP grabs the rebound.
Porzingis able to calm the nerves of Wizards fans getting that that rebound.
Yes,
Appreciate
second chance opportunities,
Rods.
not just points, but a chance to either knock down a three or get it back for easy two. You're going to have to gang rebounding for the Wizards.
You look at Monte Morris and what he's done so far in this
KP
game.
for three.
Porzingis
Misses.
lines up with 3. Morris 7.6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, just 1 turnover. He's plus 15 while he's out there on the floor. They're going to call
KP
a foul
draws the
on
foul
Mathurin
there.
on Porzingis.
Only second team foul recorded for the Pacers.
Our powerful connections brought to you by Comcast Business.
Porzingis in a two-man game with Bradley Beal. I mean, whenever you set a good pick and make the defender have to chase over the top, that allowed Jalen Smith to have to help on Bradley Beal and open up the lane for the unicorn to gallop.
Bradley Beal exits the
Drew, we
game.
talked about chemistry and trying to
I
build
think-
that in the first game
Yeah,
of the
Bradley
year.
Beal,
with Beal and
Porzingis exits the
considering
game.
They only played 18 minutes combined in the preseason.
But these guys are special. Special players in this league, both been all-stars. They're going to figure it out as time goes by.
Kyle Kuzma
Nice
going
spin
to
by
work.
Kuzma. His float game is good.
Nice
Did he
floater
just
from
say
Kyle
too
Kuzma.
small?
He's up to
Did you do
18
the hand
points.
motion? I got to go back and look at that.
The
He is 6'10". Kuzma now with 18. Bataze out to Aaron Neesmith. Rui Hachimura comes up with
Wizards
the
grab the
rebound.
rebound. Wizards lead by 10. Rui
Trying
Hachimura
to lower the
attacks.
shoulder. They're gonna
Draws
call
the
a
blocking
call.
foul.
They'll call that one on Aaron Neesmith.
And those plays right there, Rui.
This also this Porzingis over under is going to over under 18 is going to come down to the wire, man. He's at 15 right now. He needs two
Cover up a lot of
two
ground.
layups, two
Ooh,
dunks, 4 free throws, whatever,
Yeah, it was close.
to hit it in the fourth
But
quarter.
If one person
close.
stood out in the preseason, it was that man right there. Would you agree?
I mean, he was
All right, he said,
most
"Now what is Rui
consistent
thinking?"
player.
I don't know.
Had the 20
Rui could have
point
got an
outing
offensive
against the
foul
New
there
York
too.
Knicks in the finals
Rui
this
has,
season.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's
Thought he was
he
consistent.
kind of
Got the 2
he's just
starts in
forcing
Japan.
it
Obviously,
right
you
now
knew
as
there
far
was
as
just
with
a
the
lot of
drive.
pressure of just being, a statesman and having to go out and hoop against the Golden State Warriors.
Delon Wright tries to throw the hoop up to Gafford.
What
Gafford
he's dealing with right now. He's also dealing with the component of coming off
Gafford
the bench and trying
is
to be
called
a
for the
sixth
travel.
man. I mean, that has to do something to the psyche as well. Having to accept a new role in a big year, in a contract year for yourself.
Turnover there for Washington.
By the way, which I think he can flourish.
Yes.
Being the 6th man on this roster.
Absolutely. Bradley Beal looking to check in with the officials. Are going to go to the scorer's table. Shot clock is at 9 seconds, so they're going to caucus to figure out just how much time
So
is left here on the shot
I thought they
clock.
called it travel.
Possession for
Josh said Jalen Suggs is going off.
Washington.
Always like Jalen Suggs.
Fans in Indiana not agreeing with that. 5 seconds on the clock. Here's Kuzma looking for the Gafford screen. Passes it to Daniel. But that pass was behind him. He's on the floor. And they're going to say the ball
Wait,
stays
you
with
mean
Washington, and
Pacers ball?
Indiana is not happy about
Wait.
that.
I think it's been 2 close calls.
Pacers get the
Brett
ball
Varney
after a
changes
turnover
his
from the
mind. Look at
Wizards.
this once again as you see guys getting on the floor. T.J. McConnell, that's part of his DNA. You clearly see that Gafford was out of bounds.
And you could clearly read what T.J. McConnell was talking about.
Well, you can read lips.
Hey, that's what I was.
Wizards lead still up by 10.
What can you not do? That's the question. Settle down over here. Season just started, big fella.
Benedict Mathurin
Mathurin, that ball goes out of bounds. He was
loses the ball as he goes up for the three. Ball slipped out of his hands.
2:04 remaining here in the third quarter. Wizards still with a 10-point lead.
Now, this is an opportunity you have to capitalize on. These unforced turnovers from the Pacers. Can you come back and score on the other end?
Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, joining you here from Gainbridge Fieldhouse here in downtown
Bradley Beal back into the game.
Hachimura to Beal. Beal has Brissett on him.
Beal on Brissett.
That time.
Fades right over O'Shea. Brissett, and it's easy like Sunday morning.
What a shot by Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal up to 20 points.
Here's McConnell. Neesmith, Itaze. Backdoor
Good
cut
backdoor cut by McConnell.
Great play there by Indiana.
Yeah, but how is T.J. McConnell back cutting? You're already supposed to be playing off in a help position and encourage him to shoot threes.
McConnell now with 6 points for Indiana.
Gafford bodying Bataze.
Let's see if the Wizards can take a look at that.
Big boy Gaff with the authority. Bodying dude.
Like Gafford just did. You want to toss him a bone and let him go at it again.
6 points.
Right, said Bill's having a great first game so far. Bill's playing really well. He's playing really well.
Great defense there by Barton, not getting caught up in that backdoor.
Good block by Gafford.
Access denied.
Wizards lead by 12, trying to extend it as they lose the ball out of bounds.
Out of bounds for Washington. Will Barton puts up his hand saying, "My bad."
47 seconds left. Pacers ball, which is up 12.
We talked about the rim running and the ability to create offense off of your defense. This is one of the main reasons why Daniel Gafford's into the game. Taze to
Benedict Mathurin matched up against Rui Hachimura.
Hachimura on him. Benedict getting right to the cup.
Offers a rebound.
Taze,
as he draws the foul. Taze draws the foul.
Well, one guy who has definitely accepted plenty of roles with this organization has been the landlord, Daniel Gafford. Whether he's going to start, come off the bench, play the 4, play the 5, he's in tune and he's ready to go. Right there, a quick little double pump, easy bop, and then the block on the other end.
Good activity from Gafford, man.
The land.
Couple nice slams in this game. Block.
Here's McConnell to drive.
McConnell to the basket. Cuts the lead down to 10. Wizards will hold for last shot.
McConnell gets in there.
Quarter.
Wizards still with a 10-point lead, even though it looks like Indiana trying to make runs. Washington has countered every run that the Indiana Pacers have made.
Yeah, but I really think and truly believe you missed that.
Will Barton matched up against Bataze. Benedict brings the double, forces him to shoot a tough shot. It's like the Wizards are trying to pull away, but the Pacers aren't letting them.
Washington winning this game by 10, shooting 47% from the field. Bradley Beal leading the Washington Wizards with 20.
The Pacers are fighting, man. It's like they're floating between the game getting out of hand. Like 13 has been between that 13-point range, but every time they fight back. They fight back. Bradley Beal up to 20 points, 9 for 14 from the field, 2 for 4 from the 3-point line, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. You got your big three. Porzingis, 15 points, 4 for 6 from the free throw line, 5 3-pointers, 1 for 5, 5 for 13 from the field, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. Kyle Kuzma's up to 7 rebounds, 18 points, 6 for 14 from the field, 3 for 8 from the 3-point line, and 3 for 5 from the free throw line. Monte Morris, 7 points, 2 for 6 from the field, 6 rebounds and 6 assists and 2 steals. So he's filling up the stat sheet tonight, Monte Morris. Henry said 1 more quarter for the strong. Yes, sir. Izzy said same with Porzingis. Ryan, Knicks are getting smoked. Yeah, the Grizzlies are giving them the business. I guess that's why we haven't seen Jonathan in here. Ooh, well, guys. Well, let me see what Jalen Suggs doing. Josh said Jalen Suggs was going crazy. Oh, Jalen Suggs, 21, 8 for 11 from the field, 4 for 6 from the 3-point line. Okay, Jalen Suggs. You know, I love me a Gonzaga product. A Gonzaga product. Love me a Gonzaga product, man.
Got a couple boards. It's called 7.
You know me.
Limit. I would say he's been limiting his turnovers, where he's only had 1 tonight, so he's not doing too much. And when you look at the game summary,
you know me, man. I love me a Gonzaga product.
Has been awesome.
All right, guys, we're getting into this fourth quarter. Izzy said, "Well, yeah, I put it up on stream."
But the points in the paint is definitely being favored to the Washington Wizards at 46.
All right, guys, let's see how this
the
fourth quarter goes.
For Washington as we start the first quarter.
Bradley Bill's out here.
Wizards leading by 10. And there's
Daniel Gafford again with another slam.
By Brad. Daniel Gafford, opportunities in the paint.
Set, matched up with DeLon Wright, but pushed off. That should be an offensive foul, and it is.
The little things, DeLon Wright. Remember I said sometimes
DeLon
it's
Wright
okay,
being active defensively, drawing the offensive foul.
Because if he would have stood up and tried to take that score in the chest to play strong man, he doesn't get that call.
12th turnover for Indiana. Wizards with only 11.
Gaff is definitely having a good game, Jay.
Another one, DeLon Wright, selling.
Wizards
Solid.
currently up by 12,
that
trying to pull away here in this fourth quarter if they can.
You when he's out there on the floor.
And he's doing little things right there. He's just,
you know, when you're in film study, you talk about like doing the little things.
Trying to pull
away.
away.
In film study, those things are
Bradley Bill working the pick and roll, loses the ball.
And say, look,
turnover on Bradley Bill.
10 little things
trying to plead his case, saying
they're
it wasn't
lead
for him.
to big things throughout the course of the game.
Absolutely. I mean, I'll take a look at players in the past. Tayshaun Prince.
Benedict Mathurin, ball in his hands. Working the pick and roll game with Goga. Loses the ball.
A guy that would have no stats on a stat sheet, but played 35-plus minutes was Tayshaun Prince because he was always guarding.
Update on Kristaps Porzingis lock, Wizards lock of the day. He's at 15 points. And lead him at 19 points.
That was
4 points from Porzingis in the fourth quarter.
Game 2, excuse me. Indiana was leading
if the Wizards don't pull away,
because
it's a chance he may not get back in for long. Who knows? Will Barton attacking the basket, gets the bucket. Wizards lead by 14. Pacers call a timeout.
Timeout for Indiana. I was having the producer talk to me in my ear when he was asking, so I'll ask that question to you.
Okay, you left me hanging. You left me hanging.
Won't be the first time. 91-77 Wizards.
Good start to the fourth quarter. Really good start there to the fourth quarter for them. Will Barton with 10 points off the bench, shooting 50% from the field. Daniel Gafford, 5 rebounds, 8 points, 2 blocks, 4 for 5 from the field. Strong showing from him. A very strong showing from Daniel Gafford tonight, man. Will Barton off the bench. What do you know? Will Barton off the bench is a pretty good thing. Jay said it ain't over. We would have lost this game last year. Let's be better this year. It definitely ain't over. You never know with the Wizards. You never know with the Wizards.
The Wizards are celebrating their 25th anniversary with a throwback ticket offer for fans. Grab 2 tickets for $25 to select classic games this season. Scan the QR code to secure your tickets while supplies last. Drew, as we go back to what your expectations are this season, let's look at rebounding. Specifically,
Richie said, is Denny done for the season? No, Denny's not done for the season. Woj tweeted and said the X-rays were negative. X-rays were negative and that they said it wasn't serious.
With Kyle Kuzma, who actually led
Steve, what's going on with you? Said I'm convinced.
Monte Morris, those are the guys. When guys like Monte Morris can come give you 6
they
rebounds,
look good.
That's
They look good
help you.
tonight.
And Daniel
They
Gafford
definitely
off
look
the
good
bench
tonight.
with 5. Everybody is, I would say, contributing in the defensive column.
DeLon Wright forces a
rebounding the ball.
turnover. The Wizards may be
And
taking
if you
over this
can
game.
Come up with defensive rebounds. The better
Kevin
you
said, hey,
are
D,
in
how long you think
transition,
Denny's going to
getting
be
out
out?
the
I
run.
don't think he's going to be out that long. They said it's not serious. I don't think he'll be out for that long.
The Pacers actually cut the lead to 1 in the second quarter. Now Washington has their biggest lead of 14.
DeLon Wright, corner 3 ball, misses. Connell with the rebound, pushing the pace.
Connell with the rebound.
Kicks it out to Brissett, who shoots the
O'Shea
3.
Brissett.
Trey ball. Lead down to 11.
Lead now 11.
O'Shea Brissett, one of the hottest,
Biggie said this is a game we would have
jump
kept close,
shots,
but we haven't
jump
given up
shot
the lead at
creator
all.
in
Yeah, the
2K23
Pacers have made
right
runs. They've made runs, but the Wizards have tried to close them out. So they're playing hard. Pacers are still playing.
Yes. Here's DeLon Wright.
McConnell draws the offensive foul
McConnell.
on DeLon Wright.
I don't think DeLon agrees with that call by the officials. Anthony Gill set to check in on the next whistle.
Anthony Gill looking to check into the game.
You see the turnovers first half to second half respectively.
Ball, McConnell matched up against Gafford. Drives to the paint, kicks out to Brissett.
Brissett, good defense by DeLon.
McConnell wide open again. Shoots a fade over Gafford. Misses. Could have been a foul on Brad, but they didn't call it. Rui Hachimura wide open for 3. Cash.
Washington back up 14. Technical foul.
And a technical foul on Rick Carlisle. Wizards have a chance to boost his lead up to 15 points. I'm not going to lie. That probably should have been a foul on Brad on that rebound.
I played for Rick Carlisle in Dallas.
That probably should have been a foul on Brad.
He seems nice in his interviews, but behind closed doors, he can get after it.
Bradley Beal scored 34 points in his lone game versus the Pacers last year. He had 23 points in the home opener win, actually the season opening win last year at Toronto.
And a fun fact about Rick Carlisle, do you know he tapes his own ankles before every game?
Man, that sounds like something
Wizards
like
lead
Harbaugh
up to
would do at
15
Michigan.
points.
He has ankle tape under his pants.
Jim Harbaugh.
Right now.
Really?
If he lift up his pants leg right now, this ankle tape.
Is there a reason for that? You didn't ask. Don't ask, don't
he
tell.
said he transitioned over.
Bradley Beal's now out of the game.
When he went to go coach,
I mean, there's a chance that the Wizards starters may not get back in.
Fun fact.
That is a fun fact.
Can you imagine coaching a game?
I can't imagine.
With ankle tape on?
I don't know why anybody
One of the
would wanna
weirdest things
tape their ankles if they're not hooping.
One of the weirdest things ever.
And of course, the director extraordinaire, Chris Gray, focuses on the man's feet. Way to go, Chris. Monumental happens here at MGM National Harbor.
Did he make that first free throw?
Best of the business, man. Ask and ye
No,
shall
he missed.
receive.
We could have mic'd up and got Coach Carlisle air for you so he could lift up his pants leg.
Tyrese Halliburton now back in the game for the Pacers as they try to cut this lead down.
Some nice, I don't want to get the names out. I'm not trying to get the from the sponsorship on there.
Who bounce?
Stop. Hey, have we not learned our lesson? 14-point.
Will
Wizards
Barton,
lead.
on
the Pacers.
Blocking falls called on TJ McConnell
Fans don't like that call.
as he tried to beat him
What
there
do
at the
you know about
spot.
TJ McConnell?
Ref say he didn't get there in
Scrap and
time.
fight and claw for 48
He
minutes.
is a fan favorite. Is a guy.
TJ McConnell plays hard, man. He plays hard.
Competitive. Plays with a lot of
Definitely a
passion.
blocking foul.
And tell you what, he's playing.
Justice
with
Zion
his
dominating, same with the
former alum,
Bulls.
Matherin.
Alex
Both
said
those
that's
guys
down
with
bad.
Arizona.
Absolutely. Here's
Rui
Hachimura.
Hachimura
Shut
with a
off.
tough spin.
Hit. Hey,
Able
what
to
does our
hit.
guy Tony
Wizards
Massenburg
up
say?
by 16.
Insane in the mid-range.
Shout out T Mass.
Rui now 3 of 7 from the field. He has 7 points to go along with 5 rebounds.
There's a chance the Wizards starters may be able to rest the rest of this game.
Good man.
That ball comes off and great hands by the Wizards. Barton.
Oh my
Daniel Gafford.
God.
Don't jump, Chris Duarte.
When you talk about the quick hands of DeLon Wright, being able to get that deflection for the Wizards to run the other way. Here it is, someone doing the little things. And
Will Barton absolutely loves playing with Daniel Gafford.
Well,
he said it in the preseason.
looks like I'm gonna lose that bet, guys. I don't know if we get Porzingis back in this game. Looks like I may lose that bet. That my first lock. Do the blowout. It's a very real chance we don't see KP in the fourth quarter. Wizards are up 99-81. They boosted us this lead to 18 points. They're almost up by 20. It's a high chance we don't see Bradley Beal. We don't see Kuzma anymore. We don't see Porzingis anymore. Take that, you said DeLon is my hero. Kevin, you said we win in 50 games. Yeah, I can see it. I mean, I'm not going to go crazy over the Pacers. The Pacers are a team I feel like we are supposed to beat. The Pacers are a young team, rebuilding team. I feel like we're supposed to handle these dudes. We're doing a good job, and we're doing a really good job of not losing the lead. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm really liking what I'm seeing in this first game. DeLon Wright has definitely continued to impress. He's been impressing all offseason. Rui started to heat up a little bit. He's up to 7 points with 5 rebounds.
Under 9 minutes left.
Izzy
in the
said,
fourth
yeah,
quarter,
blowout,
Wizards
not
up
mad.
18. You heard me correctly.
Alex said,
and you're
damn,
also
it's a blowout.
going to hear
Yeah.
me talk with Kristaps Porzingis,
Man,
an
that
exclusive
Kristaps,
one-on-one
I don't
we
think he
had
gets to
during this
19
offseason. That's
points,
coming up
man.
in post-game
It's a
live.
blowout.
And, oh, by the way, an exclusive
turning
behind the
into a
scenes look at
blowout.
that trip to Japan. Yeah, it was against the Warriors. We're taking you behind the scenes exclusively on Post-Game Live. But Chris and Drew, back to the action at hand. I need to know, which group are you guys expecting to close out the show?
I like to stay with Brad, Monte Morris, Kuzma, Porzingis, and Rui Hachimura. I think he's played himself coming off of the bench.
But yeah,
and
we
now
may
into
have
this
seen the
lineup
end of
right
the
here where he
starters
can be a closer.
tonight.
Just because you start on
Possibly.
the bench does not mean you can close
Possibly.
out games. So we're going to have
Depends on how
an
the Pacers
example
play.
and a small
We get a bucket
sample
there,
size
cut
of
the
Rui
lead down to
being
16.
able to not start a game but finish a game.
Before that bucket by Jalen Smith.
But the Wizards'
Wizards
bench
led
is
by
playing
10 to
really
start
well
the
right now.
fourth
They're
quarter.
playing
They
really well.
outscored the Pacers 12-4 in the frame. The Pacers had 1 field goal and 3 turnovers. Daniel Gafford
Daniel Gafford with the putback on the offensive rebound. he's
You work early,
had a
don't let him
terrific
come
game
back and
today.
put this thing where it's out of reach and just leave this group on the floor and come
He's
back with
playing a
young
terrific
players.
game today.
I think
Chris
that's the
Duarte
perfect
with the
world.
deep three,
Duarte's
cash.
three is good for Indiana.
Cuts the lead down. A lot of work.
So the Wizards have
to be done for the
Hachimura,
Pacers.
Wright, Barton, Gill, and Gafford out there. Gafford with 12 and 8, 12 and 6.
Will Barton
rebounds.
loses the ball
Barton
turnover
has
on the
10
Wizards.
points off the bench with 3 assists.
Daniel Gafford is doing a better job this season facilitating from top.
KP and Kuzma being called
Saw
off the
that
bench.
preseason game,
Jalen
right
Smith for
there.
3. He hasn't hit one all game, but he hits one right
Jalen
here.
Stick Smith shooting from range. University of Maryland product, also played 2 seasons for Keith Stevens and Team Takeover. Shout out to my guy Doug Martin, who I talked to today.
Anthony Gill wide open in the corner, pump fakes, relocates and air balls.
Coach Pete was working me out. I was a free agent. Getting ready for
Pacers
the
looking to push, trying to cut this lead down.
Which one? Drew Gooden 1.0 or 2.0? Oh, 2.0.
Jalen Smith for 3 again? Bad shot by him.
Oh, there you go. Rebound there by Gafford. Here's Barton. I like Barton with the ball in his hands. So
Will Barton trying to make something shake.
Get to the lane.
Gets blocked at the rim,
He
but
misses
Gaff
but there's Daniel
gets blocked at the
Gafford's
rim, but
activity. Barton misses. You've got a Pacers player down on the floor.
Chris
That's
Duarte's
Duarte
down.
looks like he got popped in the mouth.
Oh yeah, it's physical down there.
Pacers have cut the lead down to 12 though.
Hit. And right here, Will Barton getting to the cup.
Oh, there you see it right there. It's the hand right over the face of Duarte.
But Daniel Gafford, what solid minutes.
Quality minutes. Quality. 12.7 rebounds in 16 minutes for the landlord. There's some leakage there for Chris Duarte.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's going to go right back into the locker room. We're being told by the Wizards that Denny Avdia is he can return to the ballgame if the Wizards need him.
Yeah, he's on the sideline right now.
Oh, you heard? You just heard, guys, in the broadcast. They said that Denny Avdia could return if he's
That's a
needed.
great sign after what
That's
we
a
saw.
terrific sign.
It looked like that could have been a significant injury there.
Well, I said the good sign was once he got himself together, he was able to put
That's
weight on
terrific
his foot,
news.
walk
So,
back.
if the Wizards need him, Denny Avdia could return in this game. That's terrific. That's terrific. That's a terrific thing to hear.
Can't see him now. There he is.
So we'll see who replaces Chris Duarte in the lineup. He had to leave. There was a laceration on his face. 6:47 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 101-89. Washington leading. Washington's big three of Beal, Porzingis, and Kuzma leading the way. Beal with 21, Porzingis with 15, Kuz with 18.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take this game if you're the Wizards right now. There's no letdowns.
Bradley, Beal, Kuz, and Porzingis back. Tyrese Halliburton with a tough offensive rebound for Mathurin, draws the foul on Kuzma. Pacers with an opportunity and chance to cut this lead down to 10. Jay said Denny the Iron Man played every game last year.
And when a shot
It's
goes
great.
up,
It's great
usually
to
shooting
see
guards, guys that are listed at 6'4",
that he can
6'5",
be
they
back
come
in this
the other
game
way
though. So that
defensively.
kind of tells
You know
us
which
that
direction he runs
probably not going to
towards
miss
the
any
basket
games.
for offensive rebounds.
You can just see with his arms how
Mathurin
developed
misses his
he
first
is in
free
his
throw.
upper body. Join us for our next Wizards telecast Friday when the Wizards take on the Chicago Bulls. Coverage begins at 6:30 on NBC Sports Washington with Wizards pregame
Wizards
live,
got to finish out this
hosted by
game
Wes
strong.
Hall. After the game, catch Wizards postgame live and stream the Wizards on
Benedict
the go
Mathurin misses
using
both
the
free
My
throws.
Teams app.
Wow.
Talk about Mathurin being an ex-hockey player and football player. You talk about two physical sports, and that's just carryover.
I gotta ask my guy Joe Beninati how good Mathurin was. What's his scout on? Joe B and Locker, the best in the business.
Shout out Joe B.
KP draws the foul.
Appreciate them letting me.
Only the third team
shadow
foul
them
by the
during
Pacers.
playoffs. Man, I was around a couple legends calling the games, stealing some of their tricks. You know, the biggest
Got the
key
mismatch
Joe B
there
told
on,
us, let the analysts talk. So I'm gonna let you talk here.
Oh, right
Not
there.
sure
Porzingis
Aaron
doing the
Neesmith.
right job of trying to find him in the post and find that mismatch, but don't let him off the hook.
Bradley Beal wide open for three, misses though.
Rims out, rebound.
Wizards can't get the rebound. Mathurin pushing, gets it off to Jalen Smith, who gets the and one on DeLon Wright.
for a three.
Lead is cut down to 10 with a chance to cut it down to 9.
It's unbelievable. And just when you think you had them on the cusp of
I told the Pacers continue to fight back.
15, 20-plus point lead, they have a chance to cut it under 10 with this foul shot right here by Jalen Smith.
So you talk about the adjustment that obviously Rick Carlisle had to make tonight. Jalen Smith was questionable with the sprained ankle. And then Miles Turner, before the game, doesn't even make it because he's sprained his ankle in warm-up. So now, Jalen Smith, who was questionable, went from power forward.
Pacers fans are into it now. Pacers are on an 11-2 run in the last 2 minutes.
That's what you got to love about younger players, especially guys that you, not only just young, that you extended in the offseason, and they came ready to work with their hard hat.
Shannon defense under 5 on the shot clock for Beal.
Brill's got to put up a tough 3, miss it, but Kuzma with the rebound. Offensive rebound. Kyle Kuzma up to 20 points.
Rebound right there by Kyle Kuzma.
I believe he just hit his over-under. He was at 18.5 as well.
5.5 remaining in regulation. Halliburton off shoulder. They're going to call him.
And 1. And a blocking foul on DeLon Wright.
Know about that one.
Well, yeah, well, he got the offensive call earlier in the third quarter.
West looking, asking if he should challenge that.
And that was the exact same play.
Wes Unsell's going to call a timeout. I think they're going to take
Wes is, I believe Wes Unseld Jr. is going to challenge that.
We'll stay here. Take a look at it. There, I think he lowered the shoulder there, Drew.
Yeah, well, it's the
same possibly.
Same call that he got last time, but it was offensive.
Possibly. Wes Unseld Jr. is going to challenge that call.
And I think this is a great challenge right here by Coach Wes Unseld Jr. and his coaching staff.
103-94. Washington calls their timeout. NBC Sports Washington coverage of Wizards basketball is brought to you by MGM National Harbor. Monumental happens here at MGM National Harbor. Your local Washington area Honda dealers. When you want to get more, then it has to be a Honda. Don't settle for less. Visit your local Honda dealers today. And by
West should win this challenge though.
Trusted medical team.
That looked like Tyrese dipped the shoulder. That should be an offensive foul. Jay said they've been dropping shoulder all game. West should win this challenge.
Take a look at that.
I'd be surprised if he didn't.
Here's his upcoming schedule. Friday, we're home, Drew, for the home opener. Hope to see all Wizards fans out there. Let's sell out the building at Capital One Arena. And here is the ruling.
Did you read lips?
I don't read lips well. That's your job.
Well, I don't know what was said, but I believe it should be overturned. But
the challenge was unsuccessful by Washington. Challenge was unsuccessful. It's an and one attempt by
Washington. So looks like Halliburton will go to the free throw line. As he scored the bucket, now Scott Foster is actually talking to Wes Unseld, explaining why it came to an unsuccessful challenge.
Well, just like the old great
Tyrese Halliburton with a chance to bring his lead back down to 8, and he does. Wizards lead down to 8 with 5:20 to go.
Halliburton now at 24 points, leading all scores. 103-95, Wizards leading. Kuzma being guarded by Buddy Hield. Screened by Porzingis.
Porzingis has the mismatch. Kuzma has to get the ball to him. He has to get the ball to him. He does. KP has to go. Pass it out to Kuzma for 3.
Hield with the rebound.
Solid defensive possession right there by the Pacers.
Buddy Hield attacks Kuzma, gets blocked.
Run by Indiana.
Brad running.
Beal
draws the foul
there on Nesmith. Clearly bodying Brad as he was trying to attack the basket.
Twice now, we've seen Kyle Kuzma chase down a defender, sliding them puppies and going to get that shot out of here. And then what does that lead to? Good things on the other end. Bradley Beal attacking and getting fouled for a chance for 2.
Washington 4 fouls. Indiana with 4 as Beal goes to the charity stripe.
Bradley Beal at the stripe right now.
Make it 2 for
Hits
2.
the first one. Wizards up
Beal
by
now with
9.
22 points in 33 minutes.
Well, right now, if you're the Wizards, these first 2 to 3 games, you want to try to get some momentum, get some confidence that you can play and your team can play in this league. And then after a while, you
Wizards
get
up
10,
to
20 games.
Bradley
you
Beal
can
up to
see where you're
23
at.
points.
But the importance
I believe
of
he hit
getting
his
wins,
over under
especially on
too.
the
He was
road
at 22 and a
early
half.
on
Bumped up to
in the
23 and a
season,
half. But
huge. It can go
he was
a
at
long way.
22
So
and a
let's see if
half.
the Wizards can take this game. because it's
Tyrese
definitely
Halliburton,
winnable.
tough midi, but
Halliburton
he
all
hits.
net on that jumper. He now
He's
has
tough.
26.
We need 2 baskets from KP. I don't think we're going to
Clueless
get
some
it though.
improvement in his offensive game in terms
Not
of
gonna lie
shooting
to
the
you
ball.
guys.
As you said, it's kind of an awkward release, but if it goes in, who cares?
Oh,
Call offensive foul on Washington.
KP stuck his butt
There
out.
was a point in
Got
time
called for the
where that
offensive
was,
foul.
and it was legal to do what Porzingis did, but now points of emphasis, freedom of movement for offensive players and defensive players.
Not being able to rotate your body, trying to set a screen
Yeah.
and get guys open.
Yeah,
Wizards lead by
they're on
8.
that.
Halliburton waves off the heeled screen to get Buddy open.
Tyrese pass off to Jalen Smith, who draws the foul.
And I take that. I mean, that was a nice,
I
tight,
don't know,
pick and
Josh.
roll
Maybe.
design play. You had to really thread the needle to get that pass to Jalen Smith. It was such a tight area.
Jalen Smith with the
And it was
opportunity to
second foul of the
turn,
game.
Nothing easy at the rim. I like the foul. Nothing
make
easy.
the lead, put it down to 6.
So Jalen Smith will go to the charity stripe, 14.6 rebounds. He's hit all 3 of his free throws so far. 4 minutes left here in regulation.
Misses the first.
Good foul.
I think that's my first one.
The first jinx of the season?
Yeah.
I think you had 2 in Tokyo. Does preseason count?
No. That's why this is called the regular season.
Then why
opener.
we keep
They're trying to
then
bring
why
up
we
old
keep yelling up preseason stats then?
Yeah,
The preseason
why are you
don't
bringing
count.
up old stuff, by the way?
Jalen Smith misses both free throws. Good foul by Bradley Beal.
Rebound by Kuzma.
Wizards up by 8.
Under 4 to go in regulation, 105-97, Washington. Here's DeLon Wright.
They just refuse to give.
Kuzma. Trying to feed Porzingis on the post.
Good pass out to DeLon Wright from KP. Terrific
That
pass.
three is good. 11-point lead now for Washington.
Looks like Coach West is rolling with DeLon Wright in it as a starting, or actually the finishing point guard for
KP
this
attacking
group.
right. I mean,
So
Halliburton attacking right. KP with the rebound.
Porzingis comes up with it.
Yeah,
So
guys.
Wright,
KP's
Martin,
now going to get 2 baskets.
Porzingis, and
That's
Beal
tough.
could potentially
Stuck
close
on
the show
15.
for Washington on the road.
KP draws another offensive foul, man. Wow.
And that was that possession. If you get a good look at the rim, even knock down the 3, you know, there's going to be a lot of these yellow shirts headed to the exit sign. But now you're giving the Indiana Pacers life and their fans hope. If you're the Wizards, you want to guard the 3-point line, contest without fouling. Last but not least, box out and rebound the ball.
Wizards coaching staff calling out the Pacer sets to see how the Wizards will counteract. Jalen
Good
Smith
bucket there from
off
Jalen
glass with his
Smith.
left hand.
And it's working.
So again, Jalen Smith was questionable before the game with a sprained ankle, but he is out here and competing at a high level. Here's Wright. Kuzma. 5 on the shot clock. Ball
That
goes
should be
off
Wizards'
Indiana.
ball.
They're going to say actually the ball goes off Washington.
Wizards don't have any challenges either, and it's not under 2 minutes.
Let's see if they try to go back to that
2 minutes and
tight
30
middle pick and
seconds
roll
left to
with
go.
Jalen Smith.
Jaden Smith for a deep
Smith
3.
eyes a 3. Buddy Hield tried to come up with it, but Kuz with another big rebound. You want the Wizards to calm down here and just,
Don't be in a rush to win. You know, take the right shot, make the right play. Timeout.
Good
decision
timeout
by
there by
Bryant right
Grant
there.
on
The
the
Wizards
double
had a
team.
timeout. Why not use it when the double team was there? Clearly, he was hugging the half-court line, so you didn't want to get a turnover and give Indiana another possession.
And just another teaching point, if you're Bradley Beal, keep the ball out of those corners. Keep the ball in the middle of the floor as much as possible if they're going to trap you.
Let's check in with Megan McPhee.
Yeah, guys, looking at this team, although it's only game 1 of 82, I'm very impressed with the way that the bench has come alive. You look at right now, 39 points to the 28 that the bench for Indiana has. This is something, and Drew, I don't know if you'd agree with this, the bench is going to be, at least for me, key this season in not relying so heavily on that starting unit, not relying so heavily on KP, on Brad, on Kuz to carry the load. The bench, I think, is going to be very important, and we'll cover that and more as we have a 1-hour post-game show. So keep it locked after the game ends with Wes Sticks, and I'll be joining them as well, too. But, Drew, I'd like to get your thoughts on what you think the bench's importance is this season.
Yeah, your bench on any NBA team can either make you or break you. And looking
Thank
at,
you.
when you
Awesomeness
look at
Sports.
the
Let's go
Wizards,
Washington
makeup of
Wizards.
this roster, now having Rui Hachimura in that second unit, I think good things can happen, especially with him, Daniel Gafford, and those guys along with DeLon Wright.
What are the
I look at the
tonight
Lakers, for
games?
example. We talked about them. Did you see them
Phoenix
last night?
and
talk
Sacramento.
about
I mean,
talk about having a
Phoenix,
bench.
Dallas,
they have
Sacramento,
a strong
Portland.
starting 5, but after 6, maybe 7, there's question marks. So when I say your bench can either make or break your season,
Oh,
I
that
truly
KP
believe
bet
that.
hurts,
Watch out
guys.
for the Los Angeles Lakers
Well,
this season.
let's look at the Wizards'
Oh,
season.
I
last year.
really thought I had a good play
I
on
thought their
that
bench
KP
performed
points
well
over 18
because
and a half
especially
block,
after the
man.
All-Star break, when they were
Thought
in
I
research
did.
and development
That's
mode,
tough.
those young kids got opportunities, and hopefully that is beneficial this season.
Well, I think historically, the
KP
Wizards
for the
as an
mid-range,
organization always
cash.
had good
Great job.
benches. As Kyle Kuzma knocks down a huge 3 right there, kind of sealed the deal. But it was only probably about a
Buddy
couple
Hill with a
years.
deep
I think it was
misses,
when
and I'm-
Scott Brooks coaching
Wizards looking
years
like they're-
where
the
the
game may
bench
be
was
put
kind of
away.
falling off, but it really hasn't been any too much setback, I would say, in the Wizards bench as a whole.
All I know is this: Kyle Kuzma has a double-double tonight, 22 points to go along with 12 rebounds, as we're under 90 seconds remaining here in regulation.
KP misses a 3.
So Washington trying to hold on here. The three-pointer is up and good for Aaron Nesmith, his first field goal of the night.
And it's a raw man.
Some token pressure here by Indiana.
And that's that corner you want to get out of.
DeLon Wright holding on to the ball. Here's Will Barton. Wright.
Bradley Beal for 3.
Porzingis skies and gets the offensive rebound, and the
Big
Wizards
offensive
get another
rebound from
opportunity with
KP.
10 seconds left on the shot clock, under a minute left in regulation. Corner Kuz.
This turned into a pickup game, huh?
Benedict Mathurin for 3, and he hits it.
a three and right in front of Wes Unseld.
Yeah.
Wizards only up by 5.
You want to finish this game and being solid.
Another
And the
turnover
Wizards
for
turn the
Washington.
ball over. Benedict Mathurin for 3 again.
No. Rebound Beal.
Rebound.
Back
Wow.
to Indiana.
But it's blocked. Pacers ball.
Washington is having a difficult
Right.
time trying to close this
Oh,
game out.
man.
I'll tell you what, this is the NBA. This is not over. A 10-point lead is not secure. And you're seeing that right now.
Benedict Mathurin.
And Benedict Mathurin gets the and 1-3.
Wide open, getting to the basket.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Talk about a mental meltdown right now. Wizards having up to a 12-point lead with 3 minutes to go in this fourth
I'm
quarter.
telling you, man, this Benedict
Pacers
Mathurin
cutting it
kid,
down to
bro.
3 points with a chance to 2 with this Mathurin free throw.
This rookie is built for the moment. He front rims an offensive rebound by Buddy Hill.
Offensive
The
rebound
kick
by
out to
Hill. Tyrese.
Halliburton.
He misses a
Washington
3.
comes up with the rebound. 2 seconds separating shot clock and game clock here. Beal gets it into the front court to Kuzma. Here's Barton attacking.
Will Barton's
There's going to be a
lost for
foul
5.
called on Indiana.
Unbelievable.
Washington had a timeout remaining.
Yeah, and I was wondering, should they use that timeout? It looked like they were in a little duress situation right there. Now, you know that Indiana's in a trap still.
Unbelievable.
You got to keep the ball away from the sidelines, get it to your best free throw shooters, and close the game out.
Drew, at this juncture right now, and just high IQ moments. Understanding, obviously, what you said, time and
Wizards is
situation.
stressing me out.
You can't get trapped here in the backcourt. You've got to have, safety valves to get guys open.
Yeah, and not even that, just the missed box out at the free throw line. Matherin gets an offensive rebound, put back, goes to the free throw line, hits the front of the rim. You don't get that rebound. There's another one.
Over the back call.
She says it's going to be an offensive foul.
Offensive foul over the back call. It's like the Wizards will be saved.
Except that foul will be on Buddy Hield. Washington will go right back to the free throw line. Rick Carlisle is going to call a timeout. Potentially challenging the play.
I think, this is pretty much a wrap. I think they're searching.
Drew, let's take a look at our drive of the game tonight. It is presented by your Washington area Honda dealers.
I'm out here double. Bradley Beal has 23. Zach.
Watch the steal.
He has 23.
Right there, Delon Wright doing a little thing, getting that deflection, and that allows the Wizards to get out and run and watch Will to Thrill Barton with the dime to D. Gaff for the finish. And that's our Honda drive of the game.
Thank our sponsors tonight. Rick Carlisle indeed is challenging the play.
Pacers are challenging the play.
So you're going to take a look at that in Secaucus, the replay center.
And take this, this is all in part of the learning experience of trying to get better as a team and building that chemistry. Situations like this right here, being able to have the ability to close out games, doing the little things and staying in tune with the game plan.
So we're looking to see if this is indeed an offensive foul called on Buddy Hield. The off arm.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think that's enough for an offensive foul. What do you think?
We can look at this thing 100 times and we're going to see 20 things every time we watch it. Again, over and over. So you can't sit there and keep trying to assess a play over and over again because you're going to see multiple fouls. That might be the foul right there. That's one.
Clearly, he's got his hand on Barton's shoulder.
Yeah, but then you also with Bradley Beal, right?
While this happens, let me go feed my cat.
So that foul
doing this review. I'll be right back, guys.
On Buddy Hield to Will Barton again. The officials are talking. Here's Scott Foster with the ruling.
Oh wait. No, the challenge is unsuccessful. Never mind. I'm back. Oh wait. We finished.
Well, clearly we got the answer there that Pacer fans did not like.
I said they were searching.
It looks like the Wizards will be able to escape, but the way they ended that game was very Wizards fashion. That was some Wizards. That was some classic Washington Wizards basketball right there. The ending of this game.
But this young upstart Indiana Pacer team, they're not going to quit. Rick Carlisle's the coach.
That was like.
And guess what? It gets harder for the Pacers because, like I said, I played for Rick Carlisle in these type of games, so you will be hearing it from him tomorrow morning.
You got to be killing me.
Session.
That was.
Best believe he's not going to give up on his Indiana team.
Will Barton hitting that first free throw of 2.
His second stint here in Indiana, had some success in those years with
Wizards
Ron
get it done,
Artest,
man, but
Jermaine O'Neal, Jamal Tinsley. They had some squads.
Both free throws knocked down by Will Barton. He now has 17 off the bench for Washington. Matherin, top of the key, triggers a 3. Another rebound for Kyle Kuzma. And that's the ball game. The Washington Wizards, just like last year, go on the road to start the season.
Wizards 1-0, man. We 1-0. Man. Washington Wizards 1-0. I did lose my first Wizards lock of the day. I did lose. 0-1 to start the season on Wizards locks. Kristaps Porzingis ends with 15 points. Very tough. He put up 14 shots. He just couldn't hit enough. He couldn't hit enough shot. He couldn't hit enough of them. Made you say undefeated season getting right now. Jay, you say yes, sir. Tough. Very tough. Oh, my heart, guys. I can relax. Oh, why did that have to be so like difficult at the end, man? Oh. All right, guys. All right. We're down. Dobbins, thank you for the 10, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate the 10. I'm calm. Of course, I got to get the theatrics. Appreciate you, Davis. Thank you, man.
I ain't never ever seen you act like this before. You getting buckets. How you feel?
I appreciate you for just being in here, bro. All you guys. Thank you all for being in here, man. Kevin said roller coaster. Yeah. Henry, you said 1-0, baby. Let's go. Got things we have to improve on, but it's the first game of the season. Yeah. 1-0, man. That's all you can do. 1-0. We'll take it. Wizards fashion to end the game, of course, but we'll take it. I'm not complaining. Good news. Denny Avdia is fine. He could have came back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Julio, thank you for the sub. I gotta calm down. Biggie said good game last year. We would have lost undefeated. Yeah, it got real last year-ish. It got real last year-ish on me for a second there. Kimmy said just glad we got Denny. We'll play next game. Yeah, I think so. Okay. All right. I'm good. Let's go over these games. Let's go over the stats. Let's go over everything, guys. Let's go over everything. 1-0. Okay, Kyle Kuzma, 22 points. 8 for 19 from the field. 3 for 10 from the 3-point line. 13 rebounds. Big boards. 22 double-double. We had 2 double-doubles tonight. Kuzma, 22 points, 13 rebounds. Big 13 rebounds on 35 minutes. Denny Avdia, 8 minutes of play. Left with the ankle sprain, of course.
I ain't never ever seen you act like this before.
Baja,
you getting buckets. How you
for
feel?
The 35. I'm pretty sure if I remember that's Israeli Shakite. If I'm saying that correctly, I believe that's what it is. Thank you for the 35. I appreciate it. Have a great night from Israel. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for tuning in with me. Chibi said a dub is a dub. Facts. Kevin said I think Delon should be the starter over Monte. Delon makes a case, man, every time he steps on the court. Like, he played really well. I think he played really well. The plus-minus numbers don't show it. Would you believe that Delon Wright had the lowest plus-minus on the team? He was -10. But he didn't play bad. I see multiple people online saying that Delon Wright played so well that they low-key want him to start. Crazy. It's madness. All right. So Kyle Kuzma, 22 points, 13 rebounds. Kristaps Porzingis, 15 points, 10 rebounds, double for him, double as well. 5 for 14 from the field, 4 for 6 for the free throw line. It was looking like a good free throw line game from KP, but after the first quarter, he never touched the free throw line again. He never went back. He still had the most free throw attempts on the team, but he never went back after that. But 2 blocks. He had 2 blocks. Monte Morris, plus 17. Monte Morris actually had the highest plus minus on the team today. But plus 17, he had 7 points, 2 steals, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, on 2 for 6 shooting, 1 for 1 from the 3, 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. From the free throw line. So he filled the stat sheets up. Monte definitely filled the stat sheet up tonight on 21 minutes. Then you have Bradley Beal scoring 23 points on 6 assists, on 5 rebounds. That's what I kind of said the night he was going to kind of have. Something like that. 5 assists, 5 rebounds, something like that, of that nature I felt like he was going to have. 2 for 7 from the 3-point line. So, yeah. Good showing from Brad tonight. Definitely a good showing tonight from Brad. If I were to say so myself. Let's look at everybody else. Anthony Gill played 15 minutes. I thought he was all right in the time that he played. Rui Hachimura, he turned it on late. As the game went on. He turned it on a little later, got a little hot. 7 points, 5 rebounds. See him on the boards. That's good to see. Continuing that good, rebounding from the preseason. So you like to see that. Will Barton shooting 50% off the bench, and this is why I said I like Will Barton off the bench. He gives the bench an offensive boost. He led the bench with 17 points, 3 assists, 5 for 10, 3 for 4 from the 3-point line, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. 17 points, 3 assists off the bench on 50% shooting from the field, and 3 for 4 from the 3-point line. Don't get much better than that. You gotta love that. Daniel Gafford had a really good game. 12 points, 7 rebounds, 6 for 8 from the field, 1 block, 1 steal, some nice dunks, a good dunking display from Daniel Gafford tonight. Love what I saw from him and DeLon Wright. He was active. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Maybe the personal fouls are what made him get in the negative, but 5 points, 2 for 6 from the field, 0 for 2 from the 3, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. All in all, I like what I've seen from the guys. We definitely got a little sloppy. There late, I would say, if I were to say so myself. But we got it done. We pulled through. That's going to be a thing the Wizards have to work on, which is closing games. They're going to have to be able to close games. Because not every team is going to be the Indiana Pacers. When you play the Chicago Bulls at home on Friday, you don't want to end the game like that. You don't want to lose and blow the lead like that. You don't want to do it. Aight? So, hopefully, we make the improvements we need to make against the Bulls. Looking at the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton put on a performance. 26 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, 10 for 18 from the field, 3 for 6 from the 3-point line, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Elite. Just a very elite young prospect. Benedict Mathurin, dog. 19 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 for 15 from the field, 3 for 7. Had a clutch and 1. You can see why Benedict Mathurin was number 1 on my draft board this whole off season. He showed you tonight. We seen it firsthand. Benedict Mathurin is like that. He's a dog. He's going to be a really good player in this league on 28 minutes off the bench. Love what I saw from him. Buddy Hield, he could shoot. That's a guy who can shoot. He can shoot the ball, man. 6 for 16 from the field, 4 for 11 from 3, 16 points for him, 10 rebounds for Buddy Hield. Wow, 10 rebounds. Let's look at the stats. Wizards shot 46% from the field, 35% from 3, 79% from the free throw line. They had 52 rebounds, 21 assists, 5 steals, 10 blocks, 16 turnovers, and I'm not counting the fouls. We don't care about that. Let's look at the Pacers here and compare. Pacers shot 40% from the field, 35% from 3, 66% from the free throw line. They had 12 offensive rebounds to the Wizards 13. Wizards out-rebounded them offensively by 1. They had 42 rebounds to the Wizards 52. I said before the game started, the Wizards should win this rebound battle. They did. They ended up winning it by 10. So that's big. Tied for assists, both at 21. Pacers had 2 more steals than the Wizards. They had 7 to the Wizards 5. Wizards had 5 more blocks than the Pacers. Wizards had 10. Pacers had 7. Wizards had 16 turnovers to the Pacers 15. So the Wizards had 1 more turnover than them. And we end at a total of 114 to 107. So Wizards lost that third quarter by 3 points, but it got scary there for a little bit. It definitely got scary there for a little bit. That's tough. Biggie said 11 for 31 from 3-point line, SMH. Yeah, we know the Wizards we aren't a 3-point shooting team. That's not what we are. If we're hot one night, terrific. That's a rarity. That's a big rarity, but if they aren't hot, that's typical. But tonight for the Wizards was a pretty good shooting night. Paolo Banchero with 27 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 blocks with 11 for 18 from the field. A terrific debut for the rookie. So yeah, guys, it's became a little nail biter. Got close there at the end. It got close there at the end. But we pulled through. We got through it. Whew. Breathe, people, breathe. Wizards basketball, baby. You gotta love it, right? You gotta love you some Wizards basketball, man. Definitely gotta love you some Wizards ball. Yeah, you said you love 10 blocks though. See, yeah, the blocks are really good, man. The blocks were important. They got a lot of blocks. They were active defensively. That was tough. Did Porzingis score in the fourth quarter, guys? Somebody just asked me that on Twitter. I don't think Kristaps Porzingis scored a point in the fourth quarter. No, he didn't. Yeah, KP didn't score in the fourth quarter. How often does that happen? Sometimes it's just bad luck. Biggie said can't wait till Friday. Maddie said we sleeping good tonight. Take your wins, man. You take your wins. You definitely take your wins. Ain't that right, Sylvie? You take your wins, man. You definitely take your wins when they're there. Hope for improvement. Game 1, 1-0. Ain't much. I like it. I'm happy with the dub. You said Gad finally came to play playing big boy ball. Yeah, I'm happy with the dub. For my Wizards lock, I should have just went Wizards money line or Wizards spread or something like that when it was -1. That's what my lock bet should have been, man. I got KP on a rough shooting night. Maybe not. I mean, it was rough, but maybe if he would have got more than 14 shot attempts, he would have got over. Maybe. Kevin, so you coming to the bowl games, Z? I am not. I'm going to be at work. Well, I'm going to be off before the game, obviously, but that first portion of the day, I'm going to be at work. Whew, guys. Biggie said the Nets are getting crushed right now. Yeah, they look rough. I was looking at that. I was looking at the scores of some of these games. The Knicks came back. OKC came back. Utah's crushing Denver right now. And the Nets are getting thrashed. I mean, they look rough over there. They looking rough. And the Bulls are doing their thing without Zach LaVine against the Heat. So they're looking all right. May said we about to have a better record this season than the Nets. If they don't get it right, I don't know. I ain't look at the stats or anything over there, but I'm sure you don't want to be down by that much at any point in the game. I'm sure. I wouldn't want to be down that bad. Whew. Utah, yeah, Utah's hooping right now. Like I said, I haven't seen any. I'm just looking at the scores, but them boys is hooping. Biggie said Raptors over the Cavaliers. Wow. Josh, you said who you think will win most improved player? I'm not sure. That's tough. That's a tough one. I'm not sure. I gotta think about like everybody. I definitely gotta think about like everybody there in that situation. Most improved player. I'm not sure. I definitely gotta do some thinking on that one. Kyrie said, "Bring me Kyrie or KD if they start to suck." Boys don't want nothing to do with Washington. But Biggie, I was telling Kevin, man, that the Raptors, I can't just say we better than them. They're nice. Like they're nice. I have to see with my own eyes that they aren't like that no more. Because to me, in my eyes, they like that. They are like that. They're a good team. They're definitely a good team. Biggie said, who you got next game, Wizards or Bulls? I mean, they're playing really well without Zach LaVine right now in Miami. Like, they're playing DeMar DeRozan, 30 points, going crazy. We'll see. I mean, I would like to say us, for sure. I would like to say us. But we'll see. How about that? We will see. Because, woof. It's definitely tough. It's definitely tough out here, guys. Kelly said just a regular delusional Wizards fan. He said I think we're better than Miami. You know, definitely ain't saying all that. I wonder what my next Wizards bet is going to be. I wonder if I go player prop. I wonder if I go side. Probably in a game I think we could lose. I'll probably just go player prop. But over under 230. I guess the Bulls. That game could go over. I think this game went over. I believe this game went over. I believe. I'm obviously not sure on that. But I think this game may have went over. think. I'm not positive on that, but I'm pretty sure this game went over. My cat. He's ready to eat. That's why he's in my face now. Kevin said we may sneak into a top 5 slot. Biggie said it did. Yeah. It definitely started off low scoring, but the pace picked up in this game. The pace 100% picked up in this game. So my cat sits in my face. The pace 100% picked up. Kevin said your next bet should be if the Wizards can win 50 games. Well, I mean, I can't legitimately like bet that. Like, I mean, like on a site. I mean, I could do win total, obviously. I could do the win total for sure. Let's see. Is the cat happy with the win? Are you happy with the win? He said get off me, but he's happy with the win. He's happy with the win too. Oh, guys. That was a good game, man. We're going to be back at it again on Friday to do this all over again. I'm probably about to get out of here, go get something to eat, feed the cat. Good game. Good game. 1-0. Like I said, man, left hand up. Who are we? The Washington Wizards. Yes, sir. That's how we do it, man. Back at it again on Friday. Chicago Bulls. At home. Kevin gonna be there. Good start. 1-0. Good start. 1-0. That's the game I'm gonna try to make it out to, Kevin, is the Clippers game. That's the one I'm if I go to any, well, I'm gonna go to multiple ones, but it's definitely gonna be the Clippers one. But whew, man. Good win. 1-0. You just lost to the Washington Wizards. I mean, that's all I can say. Kevin, you don't like the theme? You don't like the theme song? I thought that's your thing. It's just the Wizards mix. Let's see what's happening on in this Denver game. What's going on there? Jokic has 14 points. He's doing his thing. Who's going crazy for? I mean, nobody's really going crazy for the Jazz. They're just shooting the ball and shooting the 3 ball like at a crazy rate right now. They're hitting threes. The Nuggets are bricking from 3. That's the thing. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Appreciate all you guys being in here with me. Another 3-hour, 30-minute stream. 1-0. I'll take it. I think we'll all take it. Man. Right? Am I right? We'll take that. Okay. My beautiful people, my lovely people. You guys have been terrific. You guys have been magnificent. Love you guys, man. See you on Friday. Back in here once again for another one. Peace, guys. Love you. Bye.